if we ain't give up 40 points in the first quarter, we don't lose this game.
Word. Yo, all right, hold on. I'm gonna come right back to Jay. Yo, Ice. I know you know who should go to the G League. Don't hold back, Ice. You know Nolan Trayor belong in that G League real quick. Know what I mean?
Yo, yo, like I said, I figured some of them will go down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Drake Powell, Trey or maybe. But he looked like he needs to work on his handle. He need to learn how to adjust his speed. He only got one gear and he needs a pick. And you seen him calling for it earlier in the game. He was calling for it because he needed it. Couldn't get by nobody unless, you know what I'm saying, he get a good angle. So Jordy said he want to keep him up in the NBA. He don't want to send him to the G. But I don't think he's quite ready yet. You know what I'm saying? There's things he got to work on, you know what I'm saying, before he gets there. You know what I'm saying? So I would put him in the G. Ain't nothing wrong with going down to the G. You know what I'm saying? And get his hoop
All
on.
right, but wait, just through the Iceman, the Brooklyn Nets podcast, you know what I'm saying? Well, just tell them where they can find you at. Just tell us what you seen out, what you like and dislike when you seen tonight.
Yeah, I can find me at the Tip Off the Brooklyn Nets podcast on YouTube. You can follow me on TikTok where I was just live at with the fellas chopping it up for all these preseason games, you heard. And today, my guy for the, Tyrese not my guy, but MPJ looking like he about to go for the scoring title. You heard? 34 points, 10 rebounds. Don't sleep on MPJ. He showed y'all something today. I don't know if he can do that consistently, but you know what I'm saying? He showed that he could drop buckets.
He looking consistent to me. All of that back problem, back spasm shit, I wasn't seeing much of that out there today.
Nah, yo, Jay, listen, I'm gonna tell you.
Even the other games, it looked like he was scoring easily. You know what I mean? It's not like he was
No,
going hard, but it
no,
didn't look like it was hard for him to score neither.
nah, it's not that. The back problem showing he can slide his feet in front of you, but he don't jump to defend a jump shot. That's the back.
Oh, when he
That's him
driving
not
to the rim or jumping or getting a
right.
dunk or driving to the rim.
But he caught
He
a
uses
nice
height
dunk.
he uses height as an advantage because he don't get off. He don't got bunnies. He don't get off the ground much.
Wait, you ain't see that two-hand dunk he caught? He grabbed the rim, swam that shit.
You
need a back to do that.
He still got a little bit of bounce because he's 6'10", but like he said, he used to have like a 40-inch or something like that. So he lost some of his vertical because he's so tall. He can still dunk. You know what I'm saying? He can give you a low powerful dunk or a putback, but he can't like take off like he used to do. You know what I'm saying? He lost some of that.
Hey, I ain't mad at him. Know what I mean? I went out there to play basketball today, and that shit was a tough go. Know what I mean? That shit was a tough go. So if he doing that with a bad back, he ahead of the class.
Real shit. I was trying to see if he was labor-rated, playing through or struggling to play because he's going through an injury, and he did look smooth on offense, but that effort ain't on defense. That's for sure.
Yeah, but
not especially in the preseason. Oh no,
man, we've been saying some people is just not defensive guys like that. Know what I mean? You're not going to get effort every play on defense, especially if you want me to score on offense all the time.
Facts. And my thing is, what I wanted to say before,
then my jump shot not going to have no legs.
Right. I wanted to say this before we go around the panel real quick, but I remember it. Cam Thomas show you that he can impact the game without scoring the ball. I seen him catch a steal. I seen him get 6 assists. He wasn't really there on rebounds. He could have handled the ball better, but for the most part, he was good with the ball pressure, because I seen the ball pressure on all of the guards. They put it on bench, all of the guards, just all of the guards.
What about my boy Nick, man? Shout to Nick, the clacks, the Brooklyn block. He was out there playing good.
13 and 11, 5 assists.
5 assists. Don't forget that.
Boy got pancaked on the layup. What are you talking about? Oh boy, trash, man.
Nah, Nick played good today.
Gone, yo. I can't wait till he's gone. You don't know. Y'all not watching basketball, man. Y'all not watching what I'm watching, man. My eyes
got
on him.
5 assists.
My eyes on him the whole time. The whole time he looks so lost. He looks so lost. Oh boy, looks so lost,
Nah,
man.
you tripping.
He be trying to dribble. I feel so bad. He be trying to dribble, man.
I can't give you that, bro.
Yeah, you
Nah,
tripping.
you gotta give me that, Breezy. I seen enough already. 7 years. I seen enough.
If he'd have had 5 more points, I'd have been totally satisfied.
I seen enough. You already know, Breezy.
So what I'm saying, if you want to say that you don't like him as a player, cool. But case in point is
hot garbage. Hot garbage.
At minimum 10 points, right? And to your point, he did have 5 turnovers. So
Skitishvili did the fucking Statue of Liberty layup on the guy. Come on, yo. Come on, Breezy. Come on, let's cut it out, please, yo. Please, Breezy. You know you my guy, man. You know, I know you be on hood shit, Breezy. That shit don't fly in the hood, Breezy. You know that shit don't. I be watching him. I be watching him. Nah, forget the turnovers. How you got beat on that dribble?
I'm saying he wasn't all bad. You know, he was a plus.
All bad.
Nah, he made his free throw too.
Don't.
I can't let you.
I guess it's okay when you're not all bad, Breezy.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is, bro, listen. In the beginning of the game, it was
working them. Skitishvili working them, Breezy. Working him.
Peoples, let me finish, please.
Yeah, of course.
In the beginning of the game, it was all bad. We was down
all
bad. And I'm saying that to say you don't give up. You keep going. Bro, Clax, they showed up in that second half. They slowed down the Raptors. As a matter of fact, the Raptors scored 47 points in the second half, and they jumped out to that late. And we know that's the name of the game. You know what I'm saying? For the Nets. But I think Kim Thomas can change that narrative. But I don't want to lose my point. My point,
Breezy, you know, Nets. I don't want to cut you off, Breezy. You know, Nets are dumb.
Hold on. I don't want to lose my point. What I'm saying is, there's players besides Cam Thomas that want to be on this championship roster. They see the potential on what could happen. Somebody like Zire Williams, that was a number 10 pick in his draft, really didn't get the opportunity to play like, you know what I'm saying, a 10th pick would. Come to the Nets. You cannot tell me that Jordy Fernandez doesn't look like he's totally changing his NBA career around. I'm not saying he should start. I'm saying if he just want to be on the team, you already know he on the team. You already know his contract. If he could just be willing to play the minutes like that, if Jordy could find them in a lineup, we need to fix what is the weakest. And if he gonna play that good, we need to draft a power forward and Boozer before we draft a point guard or a wing. That's what I'm saying.
I take any one of those guys, man. We take any one of those.
Yo, Clowney, I can't really trust Clowney right now.
Nah, Clowney 0 for 6, 0 for 7. Man, he needs to stop taking those threes, man.
Can't trust that.
You know that, Breezy. Yo, you know that these guys are gassed up. Let's put it this way. These guys are gassed up because they listen to too much NBA Youngboy and all that shit. No, motherfuckers are way too gassed up.
I don't know who's gassed up.
I'm talking about these guys are gassed up. They think they're really that guys on the Nets. They really think they are that guys, man. You know what I'm saying, Breezy? They are not that guys, yo.
I don't know what you're saying. Who are you talking about?
What I'm saying, I know they got too much music in their mind and too much, you know what I'm saying, too much the fast little ones on their mind. Not the basketball. Not the basketball. Listen, you think these guys are really focused?
I don't
think so. I don't think so, Breezy. I don't think so. You're not, you know.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you.
You already know. There's no juice. They ain't got no juice.
Bro, let me tell you why. The reason why I don't see what you see is I'm watching.
I'm talking about the NBA level. I'm talking about the highest NBA level.
I'm talking at the same time.
No. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. When I'm seeing the improvement in the mistakes being made, one of the most important things that I seen was Jordy Fernandez calling a timeout every time he sees something he ain't like. First off, so yes, me and you, we see two different things. I see Jordy Fernandez letting them play, letting them make their mistakes, calling timeout them so it don't get bad as much as possible.
I've seen that too.
Hold on. I see a coach giving them the opportunities they're going to ask for and need. They need room to make mistakes and say, I'll get a chance to get in the game again. I listened to Jordy Fernandez say, yo, I need these players to be okay with getting sit on the bench because and this is not verbatim, but in a nutshell, trying to explain that or articulate that these players are going to get minutes and opportunities, and we need them to stay focused and locked in as a teammate, or to the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? When you're not getting what you want because you might have missed your opportunity, you had a bad game, so I subbed you the next game. Basically, that's what he's saying. In my opinion, this is, like I said, not verbatim. He seemed like a hard-nosed coach, and if you have a bad game, you might sit. But if you have a good game, or if another teammate have a better game than you, they might take your minutes. And I'm saying all that to lead up to, I don't think that Terrence Mann is taking Zaire Williams minutes.
Probably not.
And I'm honestly pleasantly surprised that he's playing this good. I didn't know Zaire Williams was going to be this good. Is it me, or y'all figured this part out already?
You have to watch what he did last season.
Well, you can see Terrence Mann is regressing as a player. You can see it. It's obvious as far as visualize, like as far as visualize, seeing as a, I know on TV, it's fucking TV or whatever, on your iPhone, you're watching, you know what I'm saying? It's not in real life. In real life, I'm sure I would do a same assessment that he is regressing. That's just clear.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Hold on, we're gonna go to John. John, shout to Peoples. John,
No doubt.
What you got on Yago tonight, his debut, man? How you felt about it?
Man, a lot of different storylines tonight. I don't know if it's for the highlights, but if you watch the game closely, definitely some potential standouts. I mean, let's first go to MPJ. Best game so far as a Brooklyn Net. They said he was feeling ill tonight. I don't know what cough syrup he took, but it allowed him to drop 34, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. So it was a solid performance from MPJ. And I don't think he's going to win any scoring titles this year, but if he can have a few decent performances like this, it definitely builds up his value. So we'll just see how he plays the season, but it was a good game for him. Claxton, subtle game for him because I was looking at a lot of other performances, but his game was pretty subtle tonight. 13 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. Again, he's utilizing the playmakers around him, boosting up his value. So for Claxton, bring this energy into regular season. Let's see what happens. Terrence Mann, this experiment with him needs to end soon. I mean, Zaire Breeze, we've seen last year, Zaire's been making a lot of strides. I mean, his three-point shot, which has been his biggest weakness of his career, is now one of his biggest strengths. 4 from 8, 20 points. Like, if they want to put Zaire at the starting lineup as a 3, they can do that. But regardless, this guy is going to be a solid bench piece for us going forward, and this is his chance to solidify a role this year. So Zaire was definitely a standout.
Power forward, y'all laughed at me, man.
No, 3, the 3, not the 4, the 3.
The 3. Even at the 3.
The 3. It's not the equivalent, bro. At the 3, he excels. At the 4, he struggled. You putting him negative.
I heard you.
But I'm saying it's like an advantage for him at the 3. You feel me? Like, he got the advantage. At the 4, is he don't have the advantage.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, at Dayron, he had a subtle performance too. He had 5 assists. He had the most assists off the bench tonight. And Dayron's not known for his assists, so I think that's a good little element of the game he's working on. And Martin, his minutes,
he could pass.
No, he could pass. Martin's minutes were subtle, but I mean, look at it. Wilson got no minutes tonight. I think Tyreek's gonna get that final bench spot for us. He's a cheap vet to keep around, and his minutes were okay tonight. So I feel like he did beat out Wilson, unless there's a surprise with Sean Marks where he'll wave Tyrese out of nowhere. But I think Tyrese.
John, I disagree.
No, peoples, let me finish. So, but yeah, I think Tyrese solidified a role, and Yegor. Great performance to start off his preseason going to regular season. Great spark plug off the bench. He had 2 out of 3 3-pointers made. Thomas did assist him for his first bucket, but Yegor's energy was just great tonight. 5 rebounds, and hopefully the fasciitis he's dealing with will not be a problem because he definitely is working on his 3-point shot a lot. If you've seen in Summer League and now, that's definitely becoming a strength of his, and I look forward to seeing more of what Yegor can do. And yeah, just overall, there was some decent performances tonight. Cam Thomas, he did have 6 assists, I think, in this preseason. He is working on that element of his game. But Breezy, tonight, man, Cam was all throw and no go, and just I felt a little disappointed with his performance. Respectfully,
all throw and no go is crazy.
My thing is, yeah, that's your soliloquy. My thing is,
Cam was all throw and no go.
Hold on, all of the fans that say he don't do the other things tonight, he showed you he could do the other things. The other things. Yeah. So again, hold on, let me finish. The point is that if they're going to draft at the 8th pick, and Cam Thomas could already, like I said, know Jordy Fernandez system, what's he want to do, what kind of plays he want to do. You see what it is. You see him come up top of the 3-point line, get the pick and screen, and come around and get the ball, and he can either go down here, look for the middle, or look for somebody on the wing or elbow. You see this happen, and you see that action. Now, in my opinion, I don't I don't look at him like somebody who want to have a poor shooting night in regular season games. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely
hold on. I'm just saying, I just trust that he's going to be efficient on a regular basis. And I'm saying that to say all of the players, like I said prior to end my soliloquy for now, every teammate that he got, he could play with. If he give and this, I'm gonna always mention this to y'all because y'all always talk about the scoring of Cam Thomas. The first basket, the lottery pick the Brooklyn Nets ever had came from a Cam Thomas assist. I know y'all want to just say it and then gloss over it like, yeah, whatever. Nah, it ain't whatever. He showed you that whoever comes to this team, he can play with. It realistically, him and MPJ, it looked like it could be their team if they really wanted the Nets to do something. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we'll see it play out, but I just think for Cam, the biggest test in these first 15, 20 games is if he can hit a consistent scoring assist ratio, he really does lift up his value. And I keep saying it's a huge month on November for him, and I seriously hope that this is the last stud we ever see from Cam Thomas on offense. Because he figures out the offense and playmaking, Breeze. I mean, he really does shut up a lot of doubters. It's just I hope he takes this energy of tonight, which looked at times like he just wasn't locked in, into really just setting the world on fire in his first few games of the season. Because for him, it's a huge season for him and the rest of his career. So I really do hope Cam figures out the balance. And my last note of the game is, as far as Saraf and Nolan goes, then we could all agree that Nolan's going to need to spend a considerable amount of time in the G League. He just hasn't looked comfortable, hasn't really found his shot, hasn't really found his playmaking. And for Saraf, he didn't look much better till like the fourth quarter. He was just getting cooked like Scotty Barnes. Be honest,
John, yo, it really bothers me like when you say stuff like that about Cam Thomas. Then I contrast him to the other players, and I hold on, and I think, who's more clutch than Cam Thomas? Maybe MPJ.
Wasn't tonight. Yeah. He had the chance to wait. He had a chance to take the game-leading three-point shot, and he missed it tonight. Before Ingram hit a three-point shot. Yeah, come on. Jay acknowledges. Listen, me and Jay have our disagreements, but even he acknowledges that Cam missed that tonight. It was an easy shot.
No. But what I'm saying is, don't be biased. How Ben Saraf missed the three-pointer too.
The ball was round.
So let's wait. Can I finish my point on the Saraf thing? Listen, at the end of the day, Saraf was getting cooked for three.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
I saw him miss 3 points. I saw him miss. Wait. Can I finish up my point respectfully, Breeze? He missed 3 attempts. We all know he is horrible at 3. Has to work on it. For 3 quarters tonight, he was getting cooked by Scotty Barnes. You saw in the first quarter, Scotty was clamping this kid up. Saraf had no momentum whatsoever. For him, physically, he needs to get stronger. For Nolan, physically needs to get stronger. The only reason Saraf will be on the starting roster over Nolan is because of playmaking IQ. And he showed a little bit in the fourth quarter. But overall, Saraf and Nolan, if they want to be in the NBA, both of them got to bulk up. This ain't EuroLeague anymore. This ain't a speed game. This is a strength game. They have to figure out.
But they ain't got this pressure on them like you make it seem, bro.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Before you rebuttal and yell over me, let me finish my soliloquy. What I'm trying to tell you is this. Cam Thomas hit 2 game winners as rookies. Let me see one of these rookies do it. Cam Thomas done played on the road in New Orleans and won, in Sacramento and won, in the fucking Garden and won. Let me see these rookies do it. All of this shit that you saying, yeah, hold some weight, but at the end of the day, for you not to acknowledge the other side of it, as if you could name a player on this team that did what he did far as clutch. And get quiet. This is what
he had 6 assists tonight. I acknowledge his playmaking tonight. Did I not acknowledge his playmaking? I did.
I feel like fans be overlooking Cam Thomas because he's a 27th pick and trying to nitpick out a lot of shit like you. This is why I'll debate you and say, who's a better pick than Sean Marks got? Who, like, when you talk about player development, you look at the stats, you're gonna want the same thing for the players that we drafted. If they jumped up from 10 points from one season to the next season, what kind of song you singing?
Yeah, but Breeze, see, your biggest argument is that your biggest argument is that these guys will have to outscore Cam Thomas to be part of this future where we have to see what they do as a complete game. The only problem, Breeze,
you said I said.
No, you said Breeze. You said if any of these guys can outscore Cam Thomas, that maybe they are the future of this team. You have said that. You have said that. Respectfully, yes, you did.
Clutch. I'm talking about the fourth quarter. Yeah, you could nitpick at this game right here, but what I disagree with you is in real regular season games, he came up clutch. These rookies, let them follow suit. You trying to act like what we got is what we should build with without Cam Thomas, and then whoever we draft, that's what we got going on. As if
I know we
they
still in
don't have
preseason,
to
right?
It's not about building without Cam. It's looking at the logistics of what could happen in his future.
As if Cam Thomas gonna set the bar to the extent for what they gotta be. Let's call it what it is. Yes, they gonna have 14 points, but he had 1 assist. We just talking facts, not my opinion.
He had 5 rebounds too, though.
We seen what it is. I'm not talking favorites. At the end
He's
of the
an
day,
8th pick.
hold on. At the end of the day, you got Ben Saraf. He's better than Nolan Traore. Y'all could
because of IQ playmaking. Because of IQ playmaking. Anything else, it's a very similar contest. He only has IQ playmaking over Nolan right now.
Y'all can play nice if y'all want. Send Nolan Traore to the G League. Send Noah Clowney. He could get his minutes took by Danny Wolf. Fuck out of here.
Yo,
again, Breeze. All Cam has to do is hit the balance of scoring and playmaking.
It's not just about Cam Thomas,
bro. But Breeze,
hold on, bro.
A couple games ago,
right?
Go to the G League.
Right.
Yeah, but Breeze, you got to understand if we can see.
None of these players got a solidified starting spot besides Cam Thomas, and Zire Williams is showing that he deserved that 3 spot. That's what I'm saying. Not to mention that when it comes down to the contracts, the Brooklyn Nets got the favor. But when you look at the way that Zion playing, if he keeps it up, it's not Zion, Zaire. If you look at the way he's playing, bro, he deserves more money. Bro, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, just because it ain't about the contracts and value, you keep saying that shit.
It actually is a huge part of it, though, Breeze, respectfully.
Bro, this is like, what are you think everything's about, like, just trading shit off? Like,
no, it's about building the best team possible.
Bro, I'm talking about how they as teammates together. I'm not talking about their fucking value.
Yeah, but Breeze, again, for Cam Thomas, he has to have his playmaking and scoring be together. He showed he could do one part of it right and the other part great. It's together. If Cam could do it together and this performance never happens again, then nobody realizes nothing bad to say about Cam's game. But really, it's about seeing a complete game for him for 15 to 20 games. Wait, Breeze. For 15 to 20 games consistently, Cam averaging a solid point to assist ratio. If you do it for 15 to 20 straight games, there really isn't a lot of bad to say about his game, Breeze. It's about consistency. There's my main issue with Cam. It's never been about him not being a bad player or a bad teammate. It's consistency.
You're not listening,
consistency.
You're
not consistency.
Bro. You're not following.
That's the one thing you can't beat me on is consistency.
Bro, you're not following the conversation. I'm talking about the fact that any of these players besides Cam Thomas could get their starting spot took. Zire Williams is looking like he's going to keep that starting spot. Terrence Mann is going to be out of there. I'm going to keep it real with you. Noah Clowney, Danny Wolf, the way how Jordan Fernandez talk about Danny Wolf, he can take Noah Clowney's spot. That's a fact. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Clowney. We ain't really got nobody to take his spot.
You know talking about gaining some weight and shit. Bullshit.
Hold on, I just want to
bullshit.
How we get here? Because like the last preseason game, Clowney was the 4 of the future. And now niggas talking about he can go.
Yeah, that's a little stretch. It's a little stretch. I'm with Joe. Like Breeze, where's the sweat with Clowney? Listen, wait, Breeze. I'll admit, Clowney tonight needs to.
Good, but the inconsistency, Joey. I'm not gonna lie to you. Low, your volume low, Joey. But
the one preseason game, y'all do know we still in preseason, right, guys? Like, come on.
It is a preseason game.
It doesn't matter. It's going to continue with the regular season games.
Yeah, the Cam Thomas stuff is a little more concrete than the Clowney stuff right now. So yeah, I agree with you, Joey.
Because y'all niggas be flip-flopping in here.
Bro, I'm not flip-flopping. Hold on. What I'm saying is, listen. Hold on.
Now you flip-flopping.
Wait, let Joey talk. Let Joey talk because his mic
we were on the
low.
same page with Clowney last week.
Yo, Joey mic is low, so y'all got to let him talk. So
right, Joey, yeah, your mic is low, but we listen.
But don't talk over him.
Facts.
No, I just said, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All I was saying is it's one game. Last game, Clowney got all the praises. He had a bad shooting game. If that nigga have a good game next game, y'all niggas that was in here talking about he could go to the G League and he trash, go act like y'all never said what y'all said. Like, come on, Bob.
Joey, hold on, Joey. What I'm saying, I'm not saying he trash. I'm saying that the way Jordan Fernandez was talking in the pregame conference, he was like basically the point guard's got to fight for who's going to get the most minutes and most opportunities. Like that's a up in the air situation. And I'm saying if he's setting that tone for the point guards, it's going to be the same thing for Noah Clowney and Danny Wolf. Danny Wolf can take Noah Clowney minutes if he doesn't stay consistent. That's what I'm saying, Joey.
Can I say this one thing about Clowney? I agree that the biggest criticism about him right now is his defensive rebounding and his physicality. There was a play tonight where he was trying to take a charge, but the guy just went by him to the rim. I'm like, Clowney, why are you taking a charge when nobody's running into you? Like, Clowney needs to get physical. He is 234 pounds. He should not be having a play where he's trying to take a fake charge, and the guy's not even going against him. Like, I agree with Breezy on that note, but listen, at the end of the day, Clowney needs to be an effective rebounder. The fact that Tyrese Martin had 6 rebounds and he only had 2 tonight, I agree with you. He needs to be a much stronger rebounder, but I still have faith that Clowney can adjust to this. He just needs to be more physical, and that's the onus is on him. If he can't be physical throughout the season, the narrative could change a bit, but I'm definitely not going to say Clowney is movable right now. Come on, we got to be a little realistic on that.
In order for Wolf to take his spot, Wolf got to be playing above average as well. So you can't just
take Wolf or take his spot
because Wolf got to perform as
well. John. Only the most humbled and hardest working guys win in the NBA.
No, listen, I'm upset that Powell didn't play 2 minutes tonight. I don't know why Powell didn't play at all tonight. Powell should have got some defensive minutes. I thought that was a real missed opportunity that Jordy had right there, and same for Wolf. Like, those guys have played in high-pressure situations. Why couldn't you let them get that last chance before regular season? I thought that was probably
all these offensive guys, all that rah-rah shit, that shit don't work unless you MJ or Kobe, because they can back it up. All that rah-rah shit, anybody can score in the NBA, Breezy. Anybody can score in the NBA. Breezy.
Shit, we couldn't score in the first half.
No, I'm saying anybody can put the ball in the bucket, man. You know that. Everybody can. It's an NBA. Everybody can. And the Nets give up the most. Everybody wide open shots, wide open drive to the bucket, wide open layups, wide open dunks.
Yeah,
we're never gonna win, Breezy. We're never gonna win, man. You remember the Nets should be changed. The name, they should change the name to Defenseless Nets.
Nah, you know what's upsetting? You know what's upsetting today? Apparently,
upsetting, John.
No, you know what's upsetting today? Yeager told Brian Lewis of the Press that his injury actually happened before the draft, and Sean Marks on Media Day said it happened in Summer League. So Sean Marks directly lied to the media in the Brooklyn base about Yeager's actual injury, and he actually played in Summer League when probably the smart move should have been to rest him so he could have played actually in preseason and not just one game. That to me is like, I'm just over this BS mixed messaging of the Marks and Joe dynasty. Like, seriously, how many times have they done this to us where they tell you one thing and then we find out the real story like a few months later? That was disappointing to figure out.
All this can be forgiven if they do the right thing and then win like 15 games in a season. That's all I'm looking forward to. That's all I'm looking forward to, John. Or something. That's all I'm looking forward to. Those top 5 guys, man. Top 5 guys. Without them, we are
ain't
fucked.
Winning no damn 15
the Nets
games,
are fucked,
man.
Without the top 5 pick in 2026
they almost
draft,
won this game, man.
Nets are fucked. You know that, right, John?
No
real Nets fans know. Real Nets fans know we need a real superstar prospect.
But
real super.
You wishing on the star, man.
Say it again.
You wishing on the star, man. Because they not
wishing on the star. What else can we do?
They not going to win. What else can we do? We got no other choice. You got to get it out the mud, man.
That's what get it out the mud? This ain't gonna cut it, my guy. This ain't gonna cut it. We need the real superstar potential.
You got to pull your bootstraps up and go to work.
I understand that, but the talent still beats.
That's what you got.
I know you could be the hardest working. I know you got to be humble and hardest working, and you also got to have a talent. You can see like MPJ. You can see there's the talent difference, even though he's not a world beater. But you can see the talent difference because he was a lottery pick. You know what I'm saying, my guy?
We got to move that contract next year.
You can see the difference. I know the contract
is considering semi-retirement. Let him be great like this for 1 year, and then we could just move it. Like he needs to be like this whole season.
Dumb. He's
similar numbers.
Yeah, like, I told you. The only reason why he talk about retirement because he know he ain't gonna get paid that much money again.
That he wants to do a podcasting career, Jam. He said that's
so rich.
Yo, you see how much these streamers is getting paid? Yeah, he want to stream.
He's so fucking rich, John. Yo, he could leave right now,
I'm glad
and
he
he don't
told
even need
us.
the rest of his
I'm
contract. He
glad
don't
he
even need
told
that
us
shit.
this early because we know he's not a long-term part of the future. And I'm just glad he has expiring 40 mil next year, which we can use as a trade chip
That's
or for cap
beautiful.
space.
That's
That's the most
beautiful.
value that we got back for MPJ. It wasn't really the pick; it was the fact
That,
that his money comes off the books in a year, and the
that's
fact we couldn't even handle an off season of this guy
that's
with his
facts.
rhetoric. Like
Yeah, I'm just
they
That's
gave
saying,
us
y'all
facts.
this
is
is a
in here
short-term thing.
screaming and yelling over a preseason loss. You know what I mean? Like, I
Nah,
do
nah, it's
understand.
not about the preseason. Trust me, trust me. These mistakes will keep occurring in the regular season.
Nah, man,
Wide
stop
open
saying
dunks,
that
wide
70
open
shit,
layups.
man. You
It's the
ain't got
The
no
only
right to do
turnovers.
that
the
shit,
only
man.
reason why
And
I
the
kind of
Raptors are
agree,
trash.
the only reason
Trust
why I
me.
kind of agree with you peoples
Raptors are trash. Trust me.
is
They
because the
they they
Raptors
keep
is
doing the
trash.
high pick and roll post, the high post pick and roll,
But
John,
they are
and the
looking
Nets
better
are
with Bi.
dumb. They can't even figure it
I
out.
mean, peoples. They have
Nets are
four
dumb.
top.
They can't even figure out the high post, yo.
Peoples. They have four top guys on the team in Ingram, Barnes, Barrett, and Quickly. So they're not trash like you
Eh, they
want to.
Yeah,
We have to be
overrated.
Chicago
fair.
are
We have to be
trash.
fair.
Those
Nah,
guys are
they still
overrated.
trash.
Those
The
guys are
Raptors
overrated. You play tough defense. You play tough defense. You'll see what
They're
happens
a
to those
rebuild.
guys.
Listen, they're a rebuilding team like we are, but they have Scotty Barnes, bro. Like, come on.
Look. Even on Scotty Barnes, even if you put on the right guy, same height, put on the right guy who plays defense. We're gonna see what happens. There's nobody, because there's nobody on the Nets that can defend the guy because he's like
Hold
6'10".
on, hold on, Ice.
You
Go ahead, let Ice talk.
come on, these guys too gassed up,
Brother, hold on,
breezy.
But
bro.
let Ice go.
Man,
There's
let Ice
there's
talk, man.
different
Go
there's
ahead, Ice.
different ways. There's different ways to look at Toronto. Like John said, that's a rebuild. They ain't really rebuilding. They try and get their pieces together. They ain't even
Right.
play. They ain't even play a whole season together. And neither have we. So if you thinking they trash, well, I know they not trash. You know what I'm saying? Because they got, like John said, they got four solid guys in their starting
I wish,
lineup.
yo, my
Yeah.
guy, I wish
Yeah.
that
No.
these teams, yeah, I wish you saying all this
I
talent. I
don't
wish
trust
these
none of
teams
them
faced my
guys.
timeless Nets. See what would have happened.
Wait,
See
let
what
Ice
would
finish. Let
happen.
Ice finish. Let
How
Ice
would they would
finish.
suffocate him on
Peoples,
defense?
Peoples, wait.
Hold on.
Come on,
Hold
man.
on. Yeah, people's like you wildin'. Like
Bro, let him
you
talk,
you
though, bro.
can't
You
you
was
can't
talking for like
to,
20
to your
minutes straight.
point, you can't suffocate BI if you got RJ Barrett. You can't
Man,
suffocate
yo,
RJ Barrett if you hold on, people.
Let him
2004
talk.
timeless Nets will suffocate
Yo,
anybody unless you Kobe
Did
or
you
Tim
just
Duncan.
sit back and watch the Raptors play defense tonight? They have a very
They were
good
putting the
defense.
clamps on us
They
tonight,
have
man. You guys
they
see
have
what Scotty
well,
did to
hold
Saraf?
on, hold on.
Ate
Can
the
y'all
kid
let him?
alive in
I
that
just
first
said let him
quarter.
cool you off. Can y'all let him get it off without people
Yeah,
cutting him
like
off every
yo, to
5
my
seconds?
point, like they you with that team, you like if you seen how like tonight, just for explanation. MPJ hit a three. RJ Barrett hit a three. You get a stop. They get a stop. They hit another three or dunk. They get another stop, a layup or a dunk. We come down, hit a three. They right back with another three. Like, bro, when
It's
they
just
get it,
wide open
if
jump shots.
hold on. Why if they get it, who's playing defense? But I'm saying if they get it together, they're gonna be in the playing. You know what I'm saying? That's a playing team to that'll be a good mark for them this season.
Oh, that's fantastic for
For
them.
us,
That's fantastic.
just to get the young guys situated with the offense, MPJ looks good. We know what Cam always have like one or two bad games, but you already know what Cam is. His assists look good. But as a collective, we haven't been together that long to even say like this team is absolutely trash. We know they're not going to be that good because there ain't no camaraderie. Go ahead.
Ice, let me ask you this though, Ice. What you think we might see player develop faster? Ben Saraf scoring or Jaeger passing?
Probably he ain't going passing because he like you was talking about earlier, he can shoot already. You know what I'm saying? Proving that he can shoot the ball. He could bring it up a little bit, but I think you'll see more growth in his handle and his playmaking once he figure out that part of the NBA. Like Saraf figure out the passing, but you know what I'm saying, his scoring ain't great. He'll hit you with that little small Iverson crossover and the spin move once he get to the lane, but other than that, you see he struggles shooting. And I don't think he's that comfortable yet. I think he's comfortable with getting to the lane and passing
He
and
needs
distance.
perimeter scoring because the thing is
But
that
I don't think he's comfortable within his jump shot or getting to certain spots on the floor for shooting. You know what I'm saying? So I think his comfort level is different from Jaeger's comfort level as far as what they can do on the floor.
Nah, Yegor is definitely figuring out the 3-point shot clearly, but for Saraf, he does have some fancy footwork in the interior, but he needs a jump shot or some type of three. Because the physicality aspect, he's not going to get past a lot of guys that are physically way stronger than he is. Like Scotty had the clamps on him tonight. Like he had no separation whatsoever. So for Saraf, he needs to figure out some type of system for himself with trying to score past players that are way stronger than he is, and that comes with perimeter scoring, which he's really bad at right now.
John, I like Ben Surratt for one. I said a lot before the season started, preseason started, but I like Ben Surratt. And I like Ben Surratt because he get paint touches, but he not enough, bro. He only took 4 shots this game. That's not, bro. That's not enough, bro. You can't be a big guard and not take advantage of it when you touch the paint. When you touch the paint, you should be a double threat. The team, they don't know if you're going to float it up. He got to work on his float game, something.
No, I agree with you 100%. Like, listen, the only thing that I do kind of like about his game is the playmaking IQ. He had over 20 assists in these 4 preseason games. That's something to work with. But everything else about his game, very worrisome. Like this first year, he's going to go through the grinder a lot. But if he could somehow figure out some type of offensive game with a 2 or 3, it makes whatever else he does a little more digestible. But he does have playmaking IQ. Just everything else about his game, I really don't like. And Nolan Treyor are in the same boat. Like he can play make a little, but physicality-wise, he's going to get cooked by a lot of talent. They're just way stronger than he is. So for both of these guys, they got to spend a lot of time in the weight room this year. Seriously.
I wanted to get back to what Notorious said about the ball pressure, because at the end of the day, I don't want to gloss over that neither. I mentioned it, but I want to make it an issue, I guess. You know what I mean? Bro, the teams are going to always do that until they show that they can break that. Cam Thomas, one time he left his feet and he caught a turnover. I seen Ben Saraf get the pressure on him. But I think if this is how they starting in the NBA, then they're gonna be good. And I heard somebody mention the physicality. I think it was John. I seen Yegor Demin coming up the court, not a whole bunch of fancy dribbles, but he used his sides to get up. He used the back, he backspin, he turn around, he makes space with his forearm. He just don't extend it so they don't call a charge.
6'9" helps,
his physicality to bring the ball up court. So I'm saying that to say I like the fact that he's a tall player, but he don't have this fancy dribble. Maybe he just get past you because of, I don't know, his pace or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hear that feedback? But that's just me.
Did you guys see that fancy?
Y'all hear feedback? Hold on, you hear feedback? No, Notorious Ice. Y'all hear it?
That's probably my mic because my joint low, so I'll be having to do something to turn it up sometime.
Yo, John.
Yeah.
Yo, all I was saying is, if you play suffocating defense, these bitch ass Raptors scoring 80 points. You know that, right, John?
No, listen.
You
the
know
Raptors
that, right,
have
John?
wait, peoples. The Raptors have a
80
solid.
points, yo.
Wait. Can I finish? The Raptors have a solid starting 5. It's their bench that looks really mediocre.
Even with
but
the starting 5,
should be
John,
able to
you
win
play
them a few games.
1-on-1, tough defense, face to face, 1-on-1, body to body.
So
See what happens,
Let
man.
me
See what happens,
like,
John.
Hold on. I want to know
These guys are wide open.
Who do you like on this team?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I don't even know, to be honest, man.
Because you always
I don't even know, man.
I know you don't like Claxton, but I
oh man, that's the least guy that I like. That's the least guy. I pass by him on the sidewalk. I won't even look at him. I'll be honest.
Who do you like?
I'll be honest.
What's something good?
Probably Igor. Probably Igor. I swear to God, I seen, because I be chilling sometimes in Dumbo and shit. I seen bitch ass JJ Redick. I seen bitch ass Ben Simmons. Everybody. I seen Buster coming out of his condo. Don't mean shit. I passed right by him. I didn't even look at him. Don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying, Breezy? Don't mean nothing to me.
Okay, so tell me why what do you like about the Nets?
Why? What I like? I'm obsessed with the Nets. It's my life.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I see. And somebody, I know other day I wasn't live, but somebody was talking about if you don't and you live like 10 minutes away from Barclays Center and you don't come, you're not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm Robert De Niro from the movie The Fan. I'm Robert De Niro. You ever seen the movie Fan, Breezy? I'm that guy. I'm never walking in until they win a championship. Never.
All right, man.
Never getting
What you
$1 from you.
mean?
Never.
Yo, but listen. Hold on. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna watch this debacle. Watch this embarrassment.
I'm disappointed that you have that type of tone towards the Nets. You know,
I'm 10 minutes away, Breezy. You know I'm 10 minutes away.
I don't know that.
I'm on a Q train. I'm 10 minutes away. 15 minutes away on the B train on the express from Brighton Beach.
What did you
from
expect
Stillwell Avenue. You know where Stillwell is.
If you notice,
that shit ain't 10 minutes away.
Right, I'm about to say that ain't 10 minutes away.
20 minutes on the B train. I'm talking about from like Brighton Beach. I'm
Now
talking
you
about from
coming
Brighton
from
Beach,
where the
not from
Warriors
Stillwell.
was coming from.
15 minutes on the B train, my guy. Never show up. I pass by Barclays Center mad times. I'd be like, okay.
Play over there.
Right, all the way back to Coney.
All the way back. You know that's an easy. You know that's an easy ride. You get off Barclays, you just come out. It don't mean nothing to me. It don't mean nothing, bro.
Yo, hold on. Listen, I gotta be honest with you. Me and you on two different pages. I done met Brock Work in person because of the podcast in front of the Barclays. And took a picture with him. This before
I'm never going in.
Hold on. Let me finish. This before I even came to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that. And do I know if we won that game that Brock worked? I met Brock work? No, it wasn't about that. It was the fact that he showed up. You know what I'm saying? Showed up to support the team, man. Like, what you got going on?
Right, it's fellowship. Sometimes you just gotta come, be at the bar, drink with the homies in the Barclays. You know what I mean?
I would love to, but the only thing is gonna be on my mind, that product on the floor. That's the only thing that's gonna be on my mind, and all that, failed small three, not big three, failed small three, Breezy. Failed small three. I won't let it go.
Yeah, man, fan power. Yo, peoples, hold on. Nah,
can I ask people a question?
I won't let it go.
What did you expect that was going to happen this season, bro? They rebuilding.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm happy. No,
they was going to be polished, and they was going.
Hell no.
Third seed in the East. So I'm just
hell
saying,
no.
so,
I want them to go like 14-66. I promise. I fucking promise you. This year it don't mean shit.
He just saying he not coming to the games.
Yo, I said 14 last year, people.
Unless we get those top three guys.
But I don't respect that though.
Maybe I won't.
Because how you want us to be trash, but you don't want to show up to the game. So you want us to be trash, and you want the stadium to be empty.
Oh,
and
you want me to show up and root for the losses? I can do that.
Huh?
That's fine. I put that brown paper bag over my head. No problem.
No, don't do that.
Whoa. You don't got come on, people. You don't gotta do that. People,
you've gone too far, people.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. And I put the Sean Marks t-shirt.
What?
No, people.
I'm talking about with the sniper dot.
Yo, people.
Yo, come on. No.
They're probably they're not gonna let me in.
I need you to relax, bro. I'm seriously. I didn't do this in a long time, but I swear, if you keep this tone up, I'm gonna put you in this air fryer as a fan. I promise you, bro. Like
you want me to walk in with my face open?
I'm telling you.
You want me to walk in with my face open, Breeze?
That is a good air fryer, Breeze. I gotta get one of those. Damn.
This is where I cook fans. You know what I mean? Now, for one, all fan bases had to deal with losing before a championship.
I dealt with it.
At the end of the day, how you think they're going to get better if you don't speak no optimism at all about the players on your team? Like
I have the optimism on the lottery night.
I gotta get one of these.
I have the optimism on the lottery night, Breezy. On the lottery night, I have the optimism.
We passed that.
No, I'm talking about 2026 lottery night.
It's a gourmet air fryer.
2026 lottery night, Breezy. That's when I'm gonna have my optimism. But I'm not gonna be watching it though. I'm not gonna be watching the lottery night.
Bro, I can't take the negativity without logic, bro. That's why you fitting. Come on, man.
No, I'm just trying to ask. Like, I get that you don't want to go to.
I'm being positive, but I'm aiming for top 5 pick. I'm aiming for top 5 pick. I'm being positive, Breezy. You can't get no more positive than that. You can't get because we ain't got enough. We don't have enough, Breezy. You can see on the floor. We can see
Bro,
we don't have the guy. We don't have that guy from when the people the real from the hood, from the Brooklyn hood, will talk about that guy and be
Bro,
like, yo, we gotta go see that
listen,
guy.
at the end of the
You
day,
feel
we
me?
need no, bro. Listen, let me
They
articulate.
going to see Curious Mike.
Oh my
Yo, Jay,
goodness.
no,
Oh
Jay.
my goodness. Yo, he gotta change that
Listen,
name, by the way.
listen.
Pause.
I'm gonna
Curious.
keep it real
He
with
could
you.
be. Tonight
We
he
need
was
to,
Furious Mike.
No,
bro.
he
Ooh, I
nice though.
like that. Yo, Furious Mike. When he plays well, we call him Furious Mike. I like
No,
that
he
right there.
nice though. He nice though.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's it. Remember, Jay said that. Timestamp that. Now I'm
Furious
saying
Mike.
we need Furious Mike, not Curious Mike. Now I mean?
Yo, facts.
Maybe, like I said, maybe I'll go to the game, and I promise I'll root for them this
Yeah,
year.
pull
I'll
up,
go to
man.
the.
Don't
I'll
act
pull
like
up.
that,
I'll pull up. As long as they lose, I'll pull up.
Yo.
bro.
As
Well,
long as
we
they
going
lose.
now you're gonna pull up in the other team jersey.
Let's drop these games.
You're gonna
Yo,
be
let's
rooting
drop
for
these
the other
games
team.
like flies. Let's drop these games like
Nah, man.
flies, my guys.
We winning at least like 28 games
Oh
this
my
year,
god.
man.
Oh my god. I hope you're wrong, man. I hope you're wrong.
I mean,
And
if MJ
We
averages
need
30
the
plus points,
we need
can't
the
win anything
most
at this
we need the
point.
most odds possible. We need the
because look,
most odds possible.
I'm
I
just
agree
saying
with you people about that. Yeah.
today's game should have been a win. We didn't win the game, but it should have been a win. The way that we had the momentum in the fourth quarter. We just made a couple bad plays on defense, but I think hopefully Jordy can get this defense under control. Because the part that's alarming to me, but it's still not like I'm not yelling and screaming like y'all. I'm not tight, but it's just they still gave up 40 points in the first quarter, and it's like the problems that we had last year was we was either giving up a lot of points in the first quarter or we was doing well in the first half and then trailing off at the
Right.
end of the game. So
Right.
if we could address
Yeah.
the first quarter shit and learn how to close games, we gonna win a lot more games this season.
It's
And
definitely going to
So
be.
hold on, Jay. Hold on. Hold on, Jay. While we here, what about putting Drake Powell maybe as the sixth man since he got the best perimeter defense? Because that's what we get beat at, where we get down because we,
is it
you
a
know,
fact he got the
we.
best perimeter defense, Breeze? Because
I mean,
I
that's
don't know.
reputation. No, that's not fact. It's
I gotta see
reputation.
these
That's what
things
I'm
because
hearing.
you,
That's what the word is. You know.
man, fuck what you heard, man. I'm talking about what happens and what's going on. So we gonna
Bro,
have
he
to
only
see
got
it, Nick.
6 minutes in the game, bro. I'm not.
Yeah,
It's
and
not.
It was
I'm
actually
from
2 minutes. It was actually
No,
2 minutes.
and
when I
that's
did
not
see him out,
showing me nothing.
hold on, Jay. When I did see him out there, he did have the POA defense, and he did.
In 6 minutes,
Yes.
Who y'all talking
Are you
nigga.
about?
talking
Drake
about that
Powell?
second game
Y'all
against
talking
the
about Drake?
Suns? He was a +9 in that second game against the Suns.
Yes,
That
bro. I was
was
watching him because they sent Cam Thomas to the bench. I said, "Who the hell? Why the hell? Who and what? And how that happened?" And they put Drake Powell in the game, and I said, "Well, all right, let's look at his defense."
I mean, when
And
you go like a
he played
1 for 10,
good defense.
Breezy, the
I'm
coach got
surprised.
no choice.
I'm surprised we actually out rebounded the Raptors by
Bro,
like
all
6
right,
because we get
hold on.
killed on rebounding
Let
this
me
game.
finish this with Jay, bro.
Mhm.
If it ain't Drake Powell, is Zire Williams, bro. It gotta
Yo,
be
bro,
either one of them two, bro.
I'm just
Who
not
else could
as
it be besides Zire Williams?
I'm not as quick to judge as you, man. I gotta see how it works. Chemistry is a motherfucker because you change one thing from what happened that can make everything different in
Hold
a
on, didn't
good
we
way
see
or a
Zire
bad
Williams?
way.
Didn't we see Zire Williams get a steal because dude was sleeping on the baseline? Didn't we see
Yeah,
that today?
yeah.
Zaire's not bad. He
Yo,
ain't
Yeah.
bad.
but you keep talking about one game. What did he do last game? What did that got to do with the game before that and the game before that? And string all those games together and give me a take. Don't just tell me about what happened tonight. Because you
Bro,
sitting here yelling at Clowney, talking about Clowney need to go to the G League when he played 3 games before that, and you wasn't saying nothing bad about him. You gotta like, I need consistency from the takes. I need
I didn't say.
Mm.
consistency from the players.
Hold on. I didn't say that Clowney should go to the G League. I said that Wolf could take his spot because the way Jordy was talking about him, he said he see Danny Wolf like he, you know what I mean. He has special talent, so that's why I said that. It's not so much that he's bad; it's the fact that Jordy Fernandez likes Danny Wolf. That's a fact. Now I'm saying,
Is
hold on, peoples. And the other thing, what's the other thing you just said, Jay? What was the
Just
other
the
thing?
consistency and
Oh, and Zion Williams. That's the as far as my take on Zion Williams. As far as I seen him play for a whole season, I'm saying that again. If he's going to be playing this well, and I'm saying that I think in the positive way that he is, I'm not saying he's gonna average 20 a game, right? He shot really well tonight, Jay. He was 4 for 8 from the
Why he
3-point line.
can't though? He could. Maybe he could.
No, I'm not saying that he's not. I'm
It
saying
depends on if he's
he
going to
could.
get the shot attempts and if he's going to
Right,
keep up the momentum.
right.
And
Yo,
But
is fucking
right,
Clowney's like a
right. But no,
stationary
no,
3-point
hold on,
we
shooter?
hold on,
saw
hold on,
at the
hold on,
end of the
hold
year
on.
he was becoming more of what you saw tonight. Know what I mean, we seen that from
Right,
him last year,
hold on.
like you said.
Let me and Jay finish this because look, I want Jay to see this tonight. He got the second most shot attempts with 14. So technically, the number 1 and 2 option was Michael Porter Jr. and Zaire Williams, and Cam
And how
Thomas
many of
probably
them
could have
was
been that.
threes?
He took 8 3-pointers. He shot 4 for 8.
So the two guys that took the most shot attempts had also the most threes, right?
Yeah. Together they was 10 for 19. They shot over 50% from 3. MPJ, Michael Porter Jr. and Zaire Williams. They shot 10 for 19. Yeah. So
From
yeah,
3. Yeah.
I'm just saying that to me, I'm just analyzing that if we just gonna keep shooting threes, and that's the game plan. The game plan is threes, and whoever is shooting the threes, so whoever's gonna be best at getting the ball to the 3-point shooters is going to be who's going to get those minutes that you're talking about. I feel like so
And
it
get
may,
to the free throw line too. That's what Jordy said he wants to
yo,
do as well.
but we
is it
play
fair to
too
say that?
finesse to get to the free throw line.
I know that's one of the problems we'll
So
eventually have to solve.
it
Yeah.
don't go together. That them two things contrast because if we shooting 3-pointers fading away from the rim, we not creating contact in the paint.
Right,
Like
and we're not a physical team like that, and I think that's one of the biggest weaknesses we'll have to struggle with. Also, rebounding as well. I'm surprised we actually out
and we
rebounded
don't got
the
no
Raptors
names on the
tonight.
team to make them call us fouls. Like we're gonna have to earn every single foul we
Oh,
get.
did you see the refs tonight? They were giving the Nets a lot of bad plays, and they were pissing Jordy
Like
off. He
even
had like
that
what?
Nah,
He had like 2
it
timeouts in the first quarter.
was
look,
He was upset tonight.
I feel like
I'm not
even though that
Oh,
MPJ shot at the
we won a
end was a
challenge.
bad shot, it still was a foul though.
oh yeah, we won another Jordy
Yeah,
challenge in preseason.
we won the challenge, and it was a good one too because those refs they show early and often. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, who was it? They got up out of there. He had 3 fouls real quick. Who was it? I forgot. But like in the first half or first quarter, they got 3. Hold on, Leaf, you did the play-by-play?
No, but I got home probably at halftime, bro. I ain't do it.
Hold on. Let's
You
hear
say
from
he
Scott
too good
Leaf.
for the preseason, man. He said he
Right.
don't need no practice.
I actually had work, bro. Like I couldn't get it on.
Yo, hold on. Let's hear from Scott Lee. Both of them just joined the panel. Shout out to both of them. Now I'm saying, did y'all get a
What's
chance to
up?
watch the game? I just want to hear
Yeah.
y'all go back and just, you know what I
You
mean,
want to
talk
go,
about
Lee? Go ahead.
Yeah, I go, but just getting on the same issue that we probably had for the last 3 years since the KD trade. Um, when it comes to playing some of these young, athletic, physical teams, bro, we don't like. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We pretty much deer in the headlights, bro. Like in a lot of spaces in these games. I seen them like this is probably the first time I seen RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, and Bi play together, bro. And I don't think we had nothing for none of them niggas, bro. Like when they got it going. Scotty Barnes got in the lane. I don't think Scotty Barnes even has that deep of an offensive bag to ever get 30 in any game. Overrated. That's to me, bro. Like RJ Barrett doesn't need it to me, bro. He's getting 25, and then you got quickly chipping in for another double digits, bro. Realistically, bro, if it wasn't for our shooting, bro, we probably wouldn't even be in this game. Realistically, bro, like I think in nights like this, bro, you need an itchy trigger finger nigga like MPJ to keep you in the game, bro. Like Zaire came in and it looked like a lot of what MPJ was doing in practice rubbed off on him because that nigga came around every shot damn screen and shot that shit.
Terrence Mann
Um,
shouldn't be taking his starting, like, he shouldn't be starting over Tyler
Terrence
Williams.
Mann shouldn't even be on this team, bro. Like I don't like he was a throwaway.
Facts. We gotta trade him soon, man. I
He
just
was a
can't.
he was a
I don't
he
see
was
it.
a throwaway for a
Scott,
contract. He shouldn't even be on this team. And
you agree with Leaf? Or how you feel about it, Scott?
Yeah, I agree. That should have been, it's like, you know, point guard is such an important part of what Jordy want to do, and on his team. That point guard has to be. He's going to have an opportunity to score as well as playmate.
So hold on, let me ask you
Scott
this,
be
Scott.
calming people down and
Real
shit.
quick, Scott. Let me ask you something. How you like
Yeah.
them playing Yago at the 1 and the 3? Because I've seen him doing both. I've seen
I like
Yago
him at the
on the
1
3s.
because he
That's
has
what the 2
vision.
do, not the 1.
I like him at the 1 and the 3. Either one, he can be a point forward. He can be a point small forward, but it's really small because
I
in
only
the
like him at
NBA,
the
them
one.
forwards are no joke.
I only like him
These wings in the NBA is not what he think like they are in college.
exactly. And I'm
They
and
are
I'm
not like
and
that.
I'm gonna finish my soliloquy, and I'm gonna be out, bro. Like, but to be honest with you, I only like him at the 1 because what Scott said at the 3. I don't depend on him to stay in front of R.J. Barrett or
Nope.
B.I. or goddamn Scotty Barnes. Them
They
niggas
dogs.
is not elite wings, but
They
they way more
dogs.
dogs than they got way more dog than anybody on our team at the damn wing, bro.
They
Like
are
so.
dogs.
So when we run into these type of teams with these young wings and these young North and South players, bro, like I mean, like we really don't really have no answer for them because they could defend, they could fly up the court, bro. They athletic, bro, and we don't
They
really have nothing
strong.
for that, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like it's a lot of games where. Jack and Jill, bro, aka MPJ, bro, gonna probably have to keep us in the game with a lot of that shooting that he did tonight. Same with Zaire, and same with Yegor. Yegor played a pretty good game out, but
In the second half.
yeah, in the first half too, in the second half.
He
So I
did.
mean,
He
but
did.
he
He
played a
did.
pretty
He had
good
11
game, but
points in 11 minutes in that first half. It was
He did
impressive.
yeah.
play pretty good. He
Yeah,
did play
he
pretty
finished
good.
with 14 points in 18 minutes and got to the free throw line 6 out of 7 times. So him being 6'9" and then knowing and offensively already having the ability to dribble, pass, and shoot, and work the screens and just work around stuff, man. Like they don't really press him like that
Yeah,
because he know how to get rid of the ball.
Leaf.
Um,
You know what else I say too? I do see their vision. The Brooklyn Nets, I see their vision. If you could get Yago to play the 1 and the 3, and you could get a solid point guard out of Ben Saraf or Nolan Traore, I see their vision. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta work. And they got a lot, you know what I mean, for a lack of better words, so they got like everything on this draft. You know what I mean? They need this to be successful.
Yep, they really
That's
do.
so much, even if the quote unquote, you know what I mean, game plan is to, you know what I'm saying, focus on the lottery next season. You still want these players, at least one of them, to work out. You at least want to see the lottery
Nah,
pick.
three
Well, I
out of
said
five.
two.
Three out of five would be the better way, Breezy, going about. Like 1 out of
I
five,
agree. I agree
yikes.
with. Yeah, I
That's
agree with.
garbage
I
at that
definitely
point.
agree. I definitely agree with y'all. Nolan Traore and Ben Saraf. I think they got some type of skill sets, but like where they are right now and where
Physically
the league is
lacking.
going, it's I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Neither one of them niggas belong on the court, bro. Like if we really trying to
Ooh.
take anything seriously in the next 2 to 3 years, bro. Like if they not developing at the right pace, they gotta skedaddle, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. So like I mean,
My
You
thing
think they're
is
gonna pull a Tariq Whitehead, sign with OKC Leaf?
Yo,
they can
Breezy, who the fuck
honestly.
is Claude, yo? Yo, I'm reading these comments. Yo, don't ever fucking, yo, I swear to God, yo, anybody want to
Yo,
question
stop
me?
cursing that
Stop,
Claude,
stop.
Be
man. He a
peoples, be
OG
peoples.
Claude
triple.
been
Claude
Yo,
Claude
around
knows
for a
how to get
while.
under your skin, bro.
people.
Don't even take
No,
offense to it,
you
man.
talking
Come
about
on.
you talking about a New Harlem? Yo, people don't understand. Yeah,
Bro,
these
stop
these
cursing that
people
Claude. He a
basketball fans.
OG
I'm a
triple
Nets
OG,
fanatic.
man.
Yo,
My
Say
thing
people
is,
people bugging out. People think
my
I'm.
thing,
I swear to God, Breezy.
people's.
chill
I
My
out,
swear
bad.
to
man.
God, yo.
Don't come
My
swaying the
thing
guy.
is,
Relax, man.
my thing is that Nolan kind of
Claude sounds
played
like
bad
Otis.
from
Sound
the.
like an old head. I know
He
he's an
old,
old head.
man. So what, man? He old. Like I got a
Fucking
demographic
like
of
80
80
years
years.
old.
Bro, he telling all his old friends about the podcast. Chill out, man. I like Claude, man. Relax.
Yeah, he's been around
Damn.
for a while.
The OG, triple OGs know
You
about
talking?
this
He
podcast.
said. You know what he said, Breezy? You know what
Oh,
he
you
said? Because I'm reading the
hold
comments.
on, bro,
Hold
He
on,
said
bro.
he
but
must
don't
be
say it
he
on
must
the.
be
Don't
trash
say it
Hicks
on the
fan.
on the
Yo,
tape.
people, chill. Stop cutting them off to talk about Claude.
No, I'm talking about. He talking about me. He said he must be a trash Hicks fan. He said Knicks. There is no such a thing as Knicks. Fucking trash Hicks, man. You know
Well,
what I'm
anyway,
saying?
like I was saying,
Just type it in the chat there, man. Don't cut him
Nolan,
off to say none of that.
No,
Nolan,
that's why.
no,
So because he's listening, that's why I'm saying it.
I ain't sitting
Bro,
out
but
there
you
subject, bro. We
cutting
got other
people
things to
off.
talk
Don't cut
about,
nobody
bro.
off to
Oh
argue
no,
with
yeah, I
people.
wasn't. That's why I said real quick because people stop for a second.
Nah,
That's why I said real quick.
don't stop. Put that shit in the chat, man. I don't want to hear you argue with him. You're OG, triple OG. I don't be on it like that with Claude. I just told you about 80 years old.
Yeah, I can see that
Exactly.
because nobody named a kid Claude. That's
Yo,
like
shout out to
1950s.
Python in the panel. What up, Python?
Oh, Pod. I know he's got some stuff. Go, Pod. Come on. We want to hear it.
Yeah, what up,
I don't
PC?
listen. I have nothing to say, yo. I have nothing to say. I just want to come up here and build with y'all. Um,
Talking about
uh,
being a Nets fan. Get out of here, man.
the
Outta here.
the Nets are a fiasco. And like I said, the rebuild don't start until Sean Marks leaves. So we'll
Facts.
we'll we'll watch
But what I'm saying,
whatever garbage they throw
he
out
can't
there.
take the food and beverage job like Sam Rothstein.
No, no, you got to take him out in the lake and shoot him.
Yo, oh,
There's
That
a lot of
dude,
holes in the desert.
a
There's a
yo,
lot of
lot of
come on.
holes.
holes.
Lot,
A lot of
this
holes in the desert.
Man, stop
this is
making this
this is
shit
one of the
dark,
worst
man. Take it
disasters I've
easy.
ever
No, I
seen.
was talking about the casino movie.
Man,
Entertainment
you taking it too
purposes.
far, man.
I like Nicky Santoro, man. That's my guy. You know, that's my guy.
Mm.
No,
The little man.
I just got here. Y'all feel good about this game y'all watched?
Oh my goodness.
Y'all
Oh
feel good
man.
about the Nets
Pod,
future of right
Pod, did
now?
Pod, did
So
you hear about
hold on,
Sean
let me
Marks?
answer this question. Hold on, what's this question? What's your question, Paul? Do I feel what?
You feel good with the Nets going forward like this with this
Oh,
squad?
nah, there's a lot of things they gotta fix. The number one thing I seen was that ball pressure. If the as a team we could focus on the assist turnover ratio. That's gotta be important, especially if they talk about ball movement and this and that. That gotta be imperative and fixed expeditiously. You know what I'm saying?
You like how Ben Saraf looked tonight?
Not at all. Besides the fourth quarter for one play.
yeah, he was terrible in the beginning. Really
Oh, Scotty
was.
Barnes was clamping him like nobody's business, man. He had no way to get around that. Like Scotty didn't have to do much. He was just like steal the ball, steal the ball. Like it was that bad.
It-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was bad.
and then not only was that happening, it just showed you like how different the talent levels were.
Of
This ain't
course.
Euro. This
It,
Of
ain't
it
Euro
course.
was
ball
No,
anymore.
no, I told you before that even a team in the NBA that's not considered good will kill it in the Euro League.
yeah.
They just better talent wise is there,
It's
just on
physicality.
every
It's
Physicality.
not
position.
to say that the Europeans don't have talent. They have talent.
They
They
have
just don't have
talent, but it's
talent on
not
this
all
level.
over. Right. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, they're lottery picks, Scott. They're lottery picks.
You ain't got
No,
to
but
be a
they got
lottery
Euro
pick to
players
be
that's
in the
balling though.
NBA. You
Like
just
Hugo
got to be.
Gonzalez.
Can y'all hear
Hugo
me?
Gonzalez is balling. He's not
But
gonna play, but he's balling.
those
You
guys
know.
like top 5 picks, aren't they? Like
Nah, Hugo
Brandon
Gonzalez is
Ingram.
27, 28.
No, I'm
He's
talking about Brandon
after.
Ingram and Scotty Barnes. They're
Oh
like
yeah,
top
yeah,
5 picks,
yeah,
obviously.
You're
yeah. I
talking
mean,
about young talent that we have that's not developed, that's trying to figure it out versus a Scotty Barnes or a Brandon Ingram. There's no
Right.
comparing those dudes to the
To
Ben
them.
Roth,
Yeah, that's
Scotty
true.
Barnes,
That is true, Ice.
or Brandon Ingram, or
Right.
even R.J. Barrett. He's not on that level yet.
you
He's gonna
can't.
struggle. You know, everybody that's young is gonna struggle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But
Danny Wolf has looked decent at times. Saraf has looked decent at times. That's the only
no,
thing you're looking
never,
for.
never has never.
You're not
That's
looking
a
for them to
next
just
daily
break out.
gas.
You know what I'm saying? You're not looking for them to do nothing really. If he get a 6 assists, you happy with the 6 assists because you're not even expecting it from him. You know what I mean?
Nigga, I cannot
Yeah.
believe that they drafted this nigga. This shit is. I watched this shit. I watch this shit and I get so fucking mad, yo. Like cause I'm not supposed to know better than Sean Marks. I'm not.
Facts. Facts.
I'm not
Pod.
supposed to know better than Sean Marks.
Facts.
You mean to tell me you needed Saraf? You needed like and now they let Jordy make that dude the starting point guard of the Nets. Y'all gonna learn.
Happy
Y'all gonna.
tanking. No, but Pod,
It's
I have a
not on. It's
question.
not for tanking. It's that he's doing it to try to eke out any little win he can.
It's
I
not going
don't.
to help the
I
team by
mean, Saraf's
tanking.
not really going to help with
It's
that, though,
really,
Pod, to
it's
be
really
honest.
not helping because if they all bust, if most of them are bust, even if you get the number 2 pick, we're still
Oh
going to
my
be a
God,
bad
Scott.
team.
Oh my
We're
God.
still going to be a bad
Don't say that,
team.
Scott.
If
Your
that
number 2 pick
That
happens,
this
is
it's the
weekend is a
worst draft
true.
in
superstar.
NBA
You're
history.
still
Weekend
going
is
to
a
be a
superstar.
bad team. You
Pod,
need a
Pod,
team.
Pod, my
But we
question.
still, but we,
Wait,
at
wait,
least we'll
people,
have a
1 second.
superstar.
Wait, people's
No,
looking at a
you ain't
question,
gonna have
Pod.
no superstar. None of them are
Who? AJ
superstars.
Wait,
DeBonsta,
Scott.
Darren
They ain't
Peterson,
no
definitely
Michael
superstars.
Jordan when they was
Definitely.
Wait,
at North Carolina. I don't
wait.
see that in them.
Scott, 1 second to Pod. Pod, did you hear the article? I mean, the news today about Yegor telling
Oh
Brian
my
Lewis that
God.
he was actually injured before the draft process, and Sean Marks on
Oh
media day
Jesus.
said that he got injured in summer league. So why would we play this guy when he was already injured before the draft process? I don't know if you heard that or not,
Yo,
Pod, but
No.
that was
yo, the
just
comments is
man.
cooking y'all, man.
I just.
Yo, put the air
Yeah.
fryer back up,
I
man. The
mean, Pod,
comments is cooking y'all.
what were your thoughts on that, Pod? That Sean Marks again lied to us about a
Air
player's
fryer need
injury
to go
status.
back up.
Chat versus panel. I'm crying right now.
When we draft DeBonsta, Peterson, or Boozer, everything is gonna change. No worry, guys.
You
I
not
listen.
draft.
I
No
don't
worries,
trust
guys.
Sean Marks
Man.
to draft anything right now because
No
he really
worries,
You're
doesn't
guys.
not.
think long
You're not
term.
Oh my
drafting those
God.
guys
Niggas gotta
because
remain
they're
calm.
gonna you're
Yeah,
not gonna know
Joe,
why or how, but they're gonna win an inexplicable 30
it's
games,
hilarious.
and then
Yeah.
everybody gonna be in this chat in this thing talking about Jordy is a genius. He got 30 wins out of this garbage ass
Oh, please don't
team.
say that,
Fuck
Pod.
out of
Don't
here.
say
It's
I don't
that,
want
gonna
no
man.
Baby,
30
happen,
wins,
bro.
I
man.
just
Fuck
said
that.
28, Pod, but you
Fuck
might
that.
be right with 30.
Oh
Fuck
boy.
28 wins too.
So,
30.
Didn't Dallas
If
have
they
30
won
something
28
wins?
last year, they'll win
Didn't
30
Dallas
this year.
have
They'll
30
eke
something
out
wins?
30.
They have 40 wins,
Didn't
Scott.
Yeah,
They have
well,
Dallas
40
have
wins.
40 wins?
They got the number 1 pick.
if
But
the
that
Nets are
shit ain't going. We're not gonna get unlucky
Did
back to
Dallas
back
have
seasons.
how many wins did Dallas have last year?
The
Y'all
Nets
keep doing
haters
this.
want us to
How
fall
Y'all
many
keep
into
wins
doing
that.
San
this.
you and
Antonio
that
had
It
tape,
last
don't
year?
matter how many
you and that
wins.
tape.
What
Scott,
Why
matters
does
that
is
it?
was
how
wait,
many
Because
wait,
wins
Scott,
do
that
you
was a
wait,
ring
have?
last year,
let me
Scott.
go
That was
even
rigged
deeper.
last year. Come
Let me
on, that
go
was
even
rigged.
deeper.
That was rigged.
Didn't San Antonio, how many wins they had last year?
That was
32.
rigged, Scott. Come on, that was
32.
rigged.
All
If
right, so if
Jordy
it's
find a way
rigged,
to
why are
make
you
this
worried
team
about 1 and
500,
2 and
You making it
3?
worse.
But
How
we
many
still
wins
They,
did
rank
the
the
they
Bulls
had
most
got?
stars on
high,
How many
those
wins
Scott.
did the
teams.
Why
Bulls
We
are
still
got?
you
need the most high.
worried
Scott,
Let
about
me
Scott,
ask you
Scott.
a
They
1,
had
question.
2, and
No,
stars
3?
on
God,
that
yo,
team, Scott.
God.
Let me ask you a
Yo,
question.
y'all gotta
What happened last year? What
hold on.
happened last
What
year
happened
that
last
caused
year before that too?
This
Yo,
year.
hold on,
It's not
they
hold
gonna
on.
only
happen
Let
they
me
this year.
traded the pick and they
hold
didn't
on.
No,
try
what
to trade
happened the
back into the
last year
draft.
before
Bro,
that?
hold on, PT. Hold on. Let's answer Scott question. How many wins did the Spurs have? That's a legit question. Through all of the
It,
chaos, let's just answer
32.
that question.
32 wins.
32 wins.
it
Okay.
it doesn't matter that they had 32
Uh,
wins. It
it,
matters that
you
like
lost
what
me.
team had we had 28 wins.
You
What
lost
team
me.
had 29? What team had
We had
less
26
wins than
wins. We
us
You
had
lost
26
me with
wins.
that
that.
picked after us? Nobody. Utah picked before us. Ace Bailey.
You're
Trey
looking at
Johnson
something
went
totally
to
different.
Wouldn't you
That's
rather
true.
have Trey Johnson than
Of
all the
course we
niggas on the
do,
He's
Nets?
but
speaking
that doesn't
facts.
have
You
nothing to
want to
do
know how
with
you
your
do that?
Scott, he's
You
wins.
know
speaking
how you
facts,
do that?
Scott.
You know how
It
you do
has
that?
nothing to do with your
You
Scott,
wins.
Nah, hold
And
on,
Scott.
hold on.
it
and
does have
listen,
everything to
listen.
do with your wins. I don't know how y'all don't know how to do
No,
math.
time out, y'all. Time out, y'all. W chat. I'm about to read some chat comments. Player one. Now I don't know if he said not even a game into the regular season. I'm pretty sure he meant. And people are dismissing everyone the Nets drafted. LOL. They're still developing. You can't compare rookie to all stars like Bonds and BI.
You
Isn't
don't
he a
want to say
Hicks
that when you
fan?
don't watch
Isn't he a Hicks
basketball.
fan?
When you're a
Uh,
basketball fiend
Hold
like me,
on.
you see the
Hold
other
on.
players. You see the other talent in the league, the young talent in the league. I'm watching Reed, whatever his last
This
name
is
is.
third year. This Reed
Shepard,
third year.
Reed
No,
This Reed
Shepard.
second
third
year.
year.
Second year.
Second year.
Second
It's
year.
still different. It's
It
still
This
makes a
is
different.
the top 3
difference.
pick.
It's
He,
still
he,
different.
It
Hold on.
makes a
still, he's.
difference.
Hold on,
It makes
hold
a
on,
big difference.
hold on. Pod,
Makes a big
Pod, you're
difference.
my
I'm
guy, but
talking about having young talent. The
yeah, no,
level of
Pod,
young
hold on,
talent
hold
that
on,
they
Pod, hold
have.
on,
Oh
hold on, Pod, hold on,
God.
Pod, hold on,
They
hold
don't
on,
Man,
hold
watch.
on.
They
Mark
don't even
didn't.
play that's
March
better than
didn't.
on
March
people on our
didn't
team.
Hold on,
draft the nigga
PT.
you
Hold
wanted
on, I
him
was
to
just saying.
draft. Deal with it. Stop fucking
Facts.
crying. He didn't draft who you wanted him to draft. It's over.
He drafted
John,
exactly who I
John Marks
wanted him
has
to
to
draft.
go, man. John Marks has to go.
Coming here complaining and crying every fucking podcast. It ain't gonna change nothing. He didn't draft who you wanted.
Listen, if somebody shit in my soup, I'm gonna complain. You
That's
gotta be
fact. Is
fucking
that
kidding me.
Paw
Y'all
Thorn?
niggas is
I'm
docile.
with that
Hold on.
guy.
Either
I'm with
way,
Paw
Hold on.
Thorn,
take
yo.
his team and beat it.
You docile,
Yeah, we
subservient,
can't hardly hear
Niggas
you,
sound like a
slaves.
bunch of
Joey, because
fucking
your mic is
Fuck
pedimels
them
and
I
shit,
niggas.
don't
They
man.
don't
weird.
tell. I'm gonna tell them when they do a bad job.
Well,
Y'all sound
if
like
the
a
Nets
bunch of
want a new
fucking
GM, it
They
won't
don't
be
gotta
Bob
pay me.
Myers. Wait, Pod. If we want a new GM, it won't be Bob Myers. He just signed with Philly.
Hold
Hold
Of
on.
on.
course, teams that make sense.
Yo,
Let's go.
hold on. Y'all not
Hold
letting
on. Time out.
Joey
Time out.
talk. Yo,
Let
Joey.
Joey
Joey
talk.
talk.
Let
Yo,
Joey
Joey,
talk.
your
Joey got a
mic
bad
mad low,
echo.
so niggas
Right.
can't
He got a
even
Joey.
barely
bad
hear
It's
you.
echo.
Joey,
It's his
Joey, your
mic,
mic.
Joey.
Your mic,
Let me
Joey.
We can't even
let me
hear
get
you.
off this
But
shit.
yo, everybody be quiet so he could go.
Right.
Fix your mic, Joey.
Hold on.
You got it. We got you.
Can
Say
you hear me
something,
now?
Joey. Yeah, you
Yes.
good. You
Yeah,
good.
that's way better, bro.
You good.
Nah, niggas is really sitting up in here trying to, oh my, deal with it, nigga. Sean Marks didn't pick the nigga you wanted. It ain't gonna fucking change nothing. You
That's
come up
right.
in here crying every fucking panel is not gonna change nothing. Then you
I
gonna
don't
sit
even
here and
care
try
about
to
who they
develop.
drafted.
Hold on,
I don't
I'm
even care.
fucking talking.
Nigga, they
Yo,
don't.
whoa,
Sean
whoa,
Marks
whoa, whoa,
paid
whoa,
for
Then
the
you
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
sit
nigga.
whoa.
here and try to fucking devalue our fucking
Niggas,
rookies. Then you
niggas
gonna sit up
suck.
in here
They
and fucking
suck.
try to devalue our
They
fucking
suck.
rookies because they didn't score fucking 30 points on Scotty Barnes in a fucking preseason game.
That's right.
That same, I
The
tell you what,
quality of the
I tell
quality
you
of the
what,
of the
that
product
same
is
Hold
nigga
on,
there.
let him
Ace
finish.
Bailey
Let him
that you
finish.
dick
One mic
sucking,
now. One
he
mic.
better score 40 points on Scotty Bart's head.
Who scored 40
Ace
points?
Bailey better score 40 points on Scotty
Who scored
Barnes'
40
head,
points? What
or I'm
40
on your
points? Who
fucking
mentions
head
40
top.
points?
Scotty,
Like,
listen,
your
the
lack of
same nigga
understanding is
Ace Bailey that
embarrassing.
you being here fucking riding his jock, he better
Nobody
score
riding nobody
40,
jock.
50
See,
points
look
on
at you.
Scotty Barnes
Why you gotta
when they
bring
play
that
the
homo
fucking
stud
Raptors.
shit into the
Oh
conversation? Nobody
man,
talking
yeah.
about riding
We gotta
nobody
Man, let's
jock.
keep
chill
it
Y'all
Joey.
out a
Let's
mad
keep
because
it
little
y'all
bit
been
Joey
here,
out of
discussed
bro.
all
A
these
conversation.
years.
little.
Hold
A
on,
Look at
Javon
this.
little.
Ship in the chat. He a moderator. He said, "Bro, it's basketball. Calm down. We just
It's
trying to have
hard to be a Nets
conversation. It's
fan.
hard to do that if we gonna go at each other. You know what I mean? We go through enough as Nets fans. We gotta stick together. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
fuck that. Y'all
Nah,
got
fuck
people in
that.
here
These
offering to
niggas ain't
offer
no
Damn.
your
real
body to
fans.
people.
How the
I
fuck
ain't
you a
offering
real
my
fan if
body to
you come up in
nobody.
here
What
to
kind of
fucking shit on the
conversation is
team
that,
every
nigga?
fucking
What
podcast?
kind of conversation is that, nigga? Meet me
Yo,
intellectually. Don't meet me on no
Nigga, you don't,
homo
nigga, I
erotic
can meet you
bullshit,
any way
nigga.
you want me to meet
Don't
you.
come live your
I can
fantasies
come,
on
I
here,
Oh
can meet
nigga.
you any
man,
way you
nah,
want to
hold
meet.
yo,
on.
I can
guys,
come
Oh,
guys,
meet
come
nigga,
you
on, come
shut
on,
any
come
up.
way
on,
Hold
come
you
on,
on.
come
want me
on,
to
guys,
meet,
come
Man,
on.
nigga.
be
Man,
a
You
grown
ain't no
man.
fucking body.
Yo, it's the
It's
preseason.
getting hot.
Guys,
I love the
Now,
drama.
we gotta
listen,
chill
I
out a
gotta
little bit,
hold
folks,
on, y'all.
please.
Hold on. I gotta be honest. Y'all already know that I rock with Hawthorne. Y'all already know Joy BK, a member on his page, got quotes on his page. This is not a platform for them to argue and for them to, you know what I'm saying? Take it there over a preseason game. Joey was right. He was in the chat. He said it's a preseason game. You know what I mean? And I think the frustration comes from talking over each other. So what I'll do as a moderator is put y'all in situations that's Joey, that's PT, that's John, that's Scott, that this is JTV, that's John, that's Ice, in situations where it's a one mic situation. So that means I might have to start, you know what I'm saying, removing panelists while other panelists talk and letting it be like me and another person at one time. Only because I fuck with both of them, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna put myself in a position to side with any disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I can't side with disrespect. They know already know I don't disrespect nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Nah,
trying
we
to
just
set
gotta
that
stop
tone
throwing the Frank
and
stand and shit like
compromise the
that, bro.
Yeah,
integrity.
I agree with you on
I
that.
don't want to compromise the integrity of the podcast, making it seem like disrespect is entertaining. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Where's
I wish
Jackie
what
Moon when
happened
you
with
need him?
Joey and Parthorn. Hold on, peoples. I wish what happened with Joey and Parthorn never happened. You know what I'm saying? We men, you know what I mean? So, um, I do agree with Joey, but I wouldn't have said it the way he said it. We do have to, you know what I mean, see the good in the team. I do agree with him with that. He said it in his own words, but I agree with that. And I agree with PT on we can't be so fanned out that we don't see the real of what's going on. So I just think it didn't have to go there because I wanted to see them actually debate the points they had, but not for them to, you know what I'm saying, cross that line and make it, you know what I mean, something that it really
That's
not.
funny.
I already know how I'm, you know what I'm saying.
I agree with you, Breeza. For the most part, we all can debate each other in so many different ways on the show, and when it gets like that, that's when you have to, press your mute button and whatnot. But even me and Jay, like we had a bad night the other night, but then the following day we're cool. Like I even agree with Jay said. At the end of the day, there is a little divide between tankers and non-tankers, but it's how we get there. We all want the same result. It's how we get there. And I think that's what we have to remember at the end of the day.
Let me try to set up. Hold on.
Can
I
I
don't want
say
to
something right quick?
I don't want to skip over. Hold on. Yeah. Jay, let me say this real quick, Jay.
Good.
Because I'm gonna need you for this next thing anyway. Listen,
All right.
I just wanna what's the word? Finish this with Joey and PT because I want them both on the panel. Settle it, bro. Debate whatever y'all talking points is. It could be just y'all talking on the panel. We will all fall back. I give y'all 3 minutes apiece. Argue your point. I want to hear Joey talk that shit to PT. Don't come up here and complaining all the time trying to find some good. Yeah, talk that shit. But you know what I'm saying? We just gotta learn we gotta talk to each other the right way. But I do want the content. And I want to hear PT talk his shit, whatever it is he gonna say. I want to hear. I want this shit to happen. Go ahead though.
Look,
Jay,
what I'm just saying that from before when you was with the who run the city shit, niggas were just trying to set up the 10 fan commandments and all that. Know what I mean? It's just certain shit. Like you can't be throwing the Frank around, and that's why I be saying that the word glazing is so inflammatory because
I don't use it.
when you hear what glazing actually means, it means those things that he was saying. Like that's what it means.
No,
huh?
Yeah, no. I don't know how it became a basketball term in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Because people is trying to avoid saying those other terms.
Jay,
you already
never heard me say those words. Never.
Well,
never,
I'm not
ever.
No, he's not talking about you, Quan. He's just talking in general.
No, he's speaking in general. He's speaking in general, bro. He just
no. But I never bought that. I never brought that energy to the conversation. I have a simple thing. The team plays with Brooklyn on the chest. If you're not gonna represent me by winning, it represent by strategy. You can't tell me that I can't complain. When I watch other teams execute this plan, I watch Houston do it. I watch OKC do it. Not in the 70s or the 80s or the 90s. I watched them do it the last couple years. A sound basketball way to move forward. This is a podcast. This is what do you I'm not at a board meeting. I'm not talking to my clients Procter and Gamble. I'm supposed to be talking basketball with a bunch of basketball friends. Y'all y'all want to be the Sean Marks police. Yo, Sean Marks hasn't done a good job.
Here we that's go. Not count me out right now, Pod. Count me out, Pod. I'm not a part of that, Pod.
Let me know.
Me neither. Me neither. I fucking hate that guy.
Hold on. Time out.
You know your soliloquy because I'm gonna get in the kitchen after you finish.
Hold on.
Come on, guys.
Hold on.
Can I finish?
Y'all got it. Hold on, please.
Yeah, go ahead. Take your 15, 20 minute soliloquy. Go ahead.
Yo, guys, come on.
Hold on. Let me finish.
I don't know what he's so angry about.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Piss me the fuck off.
Let me hug my wife right quick.
And all what
you angry for no reason, yo. I don't need. I need to feel love. I can't feel this.
Hold on.
You angry for what? For Sean Marks, nigga?
Come on,
That's
man.
what you angry for?
Come on, man. Please let me run point. Hold on. All I'm asking is let me put up like
forget that kangaroo fuck.
Hold on. Let me put up
Marks.
Stop. Come on.
You give a damn about some
That
Sean
is the
Marks.
craziest thing I've heard from you yet.
You like that, right, John? You like that, right?
No
I know
comment.
my shit hurts. Imagine if he meets me.
No comment.
If he meets me in person.
Yo, that was.
Yo, that shit came out of nowhere.
Yo, peoples, no comment.
Yo, Breezy, let me know when I could go, bro.
Yeah,
Kangaroo Jack is better than Sean Marks.
I'll finish my statement like this.
Hold on. I'm gonna put the counter up right here. Here you go. Go ahead, PT.
You got a counter? Okay.
I'll finish my statement like this. You traded 4 picks to get back 2, so you can have the control of where you pick. Everyone in this motherfucking room, whether they want to tell the truth or they want to be real, they all celebrated when that trade went through, and because now we can control our destiny, is what everybody said. You traded 4 picks. The pick that you traded last year, one of the picks that you traded last year, turned into the 10th pick. So you traded 4 picks to move up 2 spots.
Okay, your 30 seconds is up, bro.
Hold on a second. And then, no, let me finish.
All right, so hold on. We gotta agree on the time. We gotta agree on the time. 30 seconds ain't enough. So, all right, listen. This is what we'll do. Everybody get 1 minute, bro. You'll get 2 30-second pieces because I don't got a 1 minute counter, and that'll be the 1 minute, and then we gotta switch it, bro. Just because I'm new. I'm just starting this shit with y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, PT. You got a minute. I'm gonna give you 2 30 seconds. That other second once they're gonna count because we just trying to work on it, just trial and error. We're gonna get it together, but
man, y'all lucky Breezy giving y'all a minute. I said 24 seconds like a shot clock, man.
Yo, that's nasty.
That's nasty. Get your point across. If you can't get your point guard across, get your point across.
Right. So hold on, Joey waiting to get in the kitchen. We're gonna give PT 2 30 seconds. That's 1 minute, and then we're gonna, you know what I mean? Low key, I feel like Joey gonna need a minute. I might give him a minute 30 just because PT was going on for 30 before that. So I'm gonna give him a minute 30, and I'm gonna give PT a minute, and that'll be his minute 30. And I want to hear what PT going with this, and I want to hear Joey's rebuttal. So we're gonna start now.
I'm done. I'm done, Breezy. I said what I said.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Joey. We listening, bro.
Listen, I feel like a lot of people, they want to sit up in here and they wait to after every game to knick-knack every little negative because Sean Marks didn't do what they wanted to do, or the team and follow protocol like they did. They wanted them to, or the players didn't get picked that they wanted to get picked. So you come in here, nitpick what players have. You sit up in here, you want to compare us to every organization, you want to compare picks because you're fucking miserable. Get over it. Sean Marks did not pick the guy you wanted. It's not going to change. We got who we got. Okay? So for you to be sitting up here comparing this to OKC, who's been rebuilding for so many years, comparing this to Detroit or Orlando, whoever, it does not fucking matter. It does not matter. Everybody else fucking got. We don't want to hear your negativity over and over every fucking time we get on the podcast about what Sean Marks should have did, because none of that shit gonna change shit now. Y'all motherfuckers expect fucking rookies playing in a preseason game to drop 30, 40, 50 points and to do all this perfect shit against motherfuckers who was fucking all-stars and fucking highly regarded NBA players. Get serious with your fucking self. You need to get a reality check because nobody expected this fucking team to do anything or be good or be great this season. That's on you if you had higher expectations. We were rebuilding. You didn't get the fucking memo? You didn't get the memo.
Tom.
You might need some censor bars, Breeze, in this if we're gonna keep this going, man.
Who is he
next
talking to?
Next time, you got to let me know. I'd have got on the set because I got the censor button.
We need it, Jay. We need it. We need it. Let's make that a part of it.
All right,
we have to make it a part of it.
Is he arguing with me? Are you serious?
Can I say
That's
something?
your argument,
yes, bro. Yes, it is. And you know what? I'm not a Sean Marks fanboy. I can give a damn about Sean Marks.
Points, y'all.
I can care less about Sean Marks. I'm not a Sean Marks fan.
Wait, time out. Hold on. Are you gonna let him rebuttal?
You want me walking around?
One mic.
So put the timer back up.
I'll turn on the cam right quick and take you around the crib. Would you like that? Would you like a tour? Talking about I'm miserable, nigga. You know me.
Put the timer back up.
Pod, let me tell you something, bro.
Let him talk.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, bro.
Through the floors in my house.
Listen, nigga, I stay in a nice house too.
I got
in a car outside. I make $155K a fucking year, nigga. And I stay in Virginia. You ain't the only nigga getting money. And if I was in New York, I'd be making over $200K. I'm an IT professional, nigga. I am a
IT is
nigga.
IT are
I'm
the
an information
janitors of the tech
systems
world.
fucking
Come on.
engineer, nigga.
What's
Time
going
out.
on right now,
Time
man?
out.
What's
People
Time
going
got
out.
on?
What you do,
jobs.
nigga? You
Yo,
think
is
you
that
think you want getting
people?
money out here?
Is that
Y'all
people
doing
down
some
the
wild shit.
street?
It sounds like niggas about to have a
Joey,
money
Yo,
roll.
Joey,
Time
They about
out.
to put the money roll.
Nigga, let's just
I
say this,
Put
want to
money
nigga.
talk
If I
phones
was
up.
living
basketball.
in
no,
Brooklyn,
no,
if
no,
I was living
no,
in Brooklyn,
Joey,
I'd
let's
have
not
floor
say
seats.
nothing. Joey, let's not say nothing else, man.
I haven't
We
worked in
ain't
10
there, bro.
Yeah,
years.
time
Talking,
out.
you
Time
want to
out,
talk
Joey.
this
We not
money
there.
shit?
We not
You
there.
don't know.
We not
Time
there.
out,
Yo,
Paul.
hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me run point guard, man. Joey BK and Parthon are explosive, bro. Like, what the hell is going on?
Like
Yo,
dynamite. Yo,
all I'm
listen.
trying
If
to
this is
do.
what's happening in the preseason, what's going to happen around All-Star break?
I don't
We
know.
about to
It's
Jay,
gonna
trade
be
Hold on,
deadline.
this
crazy.
this is
hold on,
gonna be a
y'all.
wild
The
Hold
season.
on,
trade
y'all.
deadline stream going to be
Hold on,
crazy.
y'all. Disclaimer. Listen. Hold
You
on.
ain't got a
Let's see if
disclaimer. Put
Scott
it
can
up.
bring a voice of reason right now. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Scott.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah. I
crazy.
mean, today's game was actually pretty good. It was a good game. They had a good comeback. Some of the rookies actually in the beginning played a little bad, of course. Second half, Jody and them talked to them. They calmed down. They started to make plays. Open shots, missed a couple, but that's fine. As long as the play was there. Those missed shots will be there. You'll make some. That's just the way the ball bounce in basketball.
How much
Sometimes
we
you
lost
won.
by?
Sometimes
Ball
we
is
lost by
round, man.
3 or 4 points.
Bro,
But
look,
we was
just
down
like
by 20.
that's what
We
I'm
was
saying.
da-
Just like you just said, what game is Cam gonna miss 9 shots and Noah Clowney gonna miss
it
all
would it
6?
would be a
And we
preseason game
like
because during regular season he's gonna light it up. But we
right.
know that. We know that.
I couldn't care
The
less.
fans should know that. Cam was 1 for 10. That's okay. He did other things. He had
Couldn't care
actually
less.
I counted the attempted assists this time.
Okay.
He would have really had 11 assists. But
Okay.
that's okay. I can
All
live
right.
with that some people miss open shots. That's
Facts.
fine. That's no problem. There was a
But he
great
was
game. They
looking,
came
though.
back in the second half and they
Yeah.
regathered, which is what you want a team to do.
Facts.
You want a team to go in at halftime and gather, get together.
Right.
And
I
that
feel
was
like
a
there
good
was
thing.
positives.
Hold on, Scott.
Okay.
That showed character to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
Like-
showed character. That's team building skills.
Right.
You
Yo,
understand?
most of the
Now
dudes
it was
that
a
did
good
that shit
thing
ain't gonna
that
be on the team
it was
next
a
year.
good thing that Igor didn't start. He didn't need to start with all that pressure. This was his first game in the preseason.
Right.
God.
So you like
Okay,
one of these
so
dudes is
so
gonna
bringing
make
him
the
in the
team next
second
year.
half,
Like
he
When
knew
is he
what
gonna
they
get the
expect.
pressure if it's not now?
Yeah, well, you can bring the pressure on him slowly. You don't have to give everybody pressure right
good
away.
coaching on Jordy.
You don't have to do that. There's a mad
Now, that's
amount of
good coaching on
games.
Jordy Fernandez. Not starting him, giving him limited minutes, but when he got in the game, you got let him do what he wanted, and I think he wanted to show he had range.
Right.
Igor
What he
wanted to show
didn't
he
do,
could shoot
what
the
he
ball,
didn't
could face
do,
the floor.
what he
Hey,
didn't do
hold on,
was
Scott,
bring
Scott,
Nolan back.
Scott,
He didn't
let me
bring
ask
Nolan back.
Scott, let me ask you this though, Scott. Out of 100%, how much do you want him to play point guard? How much do you want him to play?
I would
point
rather
guard?
him play point with scorers around him.
Okay.
Like that makes him effective.
So you want
Claxton
Diego
would
to
be
find
effective.
guys. He
Claxton
wasn't
had a
finding
bad
nobody.
first
Yeah,
half,
he
but the
only had
second
one
half,
assist.
Claxton played well. Our centers didn't play well.
Mm-hmm.
They did not play well.
Right.
Neither one of them. Neither one of them played well. So don't say Claxton. It was Dayron didn't play good at all.
Bro.
Neither.
He had 13 and 11 and 5 assists. Bro.
Yeah, but
He had
they were
5
letting them
turnovers,
roll
but
in the
don't make
paint
it
too
seem like-
much. They was getting in the
Bro,
paint
like-
too much.
Gave up mad
Bro,
mad
hold on,
dunks,
bro.
mad layups.
Listen, hold on. Let's not pretend like Poto is some slouch, bro. on
No,
the
he's
couch.
not. No, they came out and they
good
punched
player,
us in the
bro.
mouth.
Like, hold on, but you made it seem like Poto don't give a hard time to a lot of these centers.
Oh
in the
no, he
NBA,
do,
bro.
he do. But
But
I
he
mean,
do us
I
dirty every
expected
time.
more from Dayron.
Darren had 5 assists tonight. So Scott, Darren wasn't completely bad. So he had 5 assists tonight. I think he also had like
but they were going by him. They were that dude was coming off the bench, blowing by.
Pod. It was a subtle part of his skill set we haven't seen a lot of. I got to acknowledge something that he's working on. He had 5 assists tonight. That was the most off the bench.
With Daron. It's just
no, that's not the most.
I have a problem with the kids not playing. I have a problem with the
Powell and Wolf should have played tonight. I agree with you, Pod.
No, bro, hold on. If he coming off of that injury part, then that's good coaching, bro. You know,
there's 5 rookies. There's 5 rookies, and like some of them didn't even play. Like they play like three minutes.
But Pod to the Nets' defense, they only had 3 preseason games.
No,
Toronto had 5.
What? So they got 5. So they played 6 games.
They had 5. They had 5 preseason games. They are
ready.
They are ready.
Wait, Scott, what did they do for playing time to the rookies? Toronto played 5 more games than we did. Come on.
Oh yeah, you want to call the Israeli preseason?
No, they played 6. They played 6 games.
They played 6.
Okay, what does that have to do with finding minutes for the young guys?
Yeah, well, how many games? I mean, it makes a difference.
Listen,
2 minutes.
Bro, I'm not. Hold on. To give a take, bro. I'm not doing that to Drake Powell, bro. I hope they know they made a mistake not playing Drake Powell in this game, bro.
Huge
2
mistake.
minutes is not enough. And hold on, Nolan Troyori, respectfully, he only got 6 minutes, but I'm not giving Nolan Troyori more minutes than Drake Powell. And out of the minutes, that Ben Saraf guy, he got 22 minutes. And
no, that's the starting point guard.
No.
Did anybody watch Jordy post game interview?
No, not yet.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't even know what the man was thinking, man.
I
watched it.
Right,
what he said.
Hold on, y'all. What I'm saying is, out of the 28 minutes and 19 minutes that you see from, 22 minutes and 19 minutes you see from the point guards, Saraf and Yegor, I'm fitting Drake Powell in there somewhere, bro. I'm not as the point guard, but getting minutes. He got to get more than 2 minutes, bro. I'm giving him a good 15 to 20 minutes. I wanted to say that, but go ahead. What happened with Jordan?
But that's my.
You should have got playing time over Cam tonight, bro.
Are we rebuilding or not? You drafted 5 players. You're starting the 27th pick. Like it's gonna do something. And then you're gonna spam these veterans. Like play them. Like if this is the way you're gonna play them in the last preseason game, how are you gonna play them? How you gonna play them in the real season? You gonna just run out the vets all year?
They play. I hope not, man. That's
crazy. At least the preseason. This makes sense.
If you go back to 2022 and you look at OKC, 2022 OKC, they had rookies you didn't even know of either. None of y'all knew who Jalen Williams was or the other Jalen Williams. And they drafted them and they played them.
He was still around.
The only one out of the 4 draft picks, the only one that went to the G League was Jalen Williams a little bit, and then he came back. They started them. They gave them minutes, and they grew. They developed.
Bro, I got championship. Hold on. Go ahead, Ice. What you saying, Ice?
I'm on the same. We can look at the other teams, right? We can look at the other teams. I get what you're saying to some extent.
I can't hear you, Ice.
Yeah, right, Ice, you sound muffled, Ice.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but it sound like, you know what I mean?
Let me try to come back. Let me try to come back. I'm gonna leave and come back.
All right, but what I was saying was, as far as development of players, bro, I see the potential. And my thing is, if anything, Terrence Mann is in the way of the rookies, not Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas not in the way. Bro, he gave Yegor his first basket off of assist. You trying to tell me he in the way? He not in the way.
Powell should get back the minutes behind Cam,
them, bro. You put listen, hold on. Again, my thing is this: they not expected to win, but the play development gotta be important. And again, I said play development. Ice showed up at the same time. I'm gonna just pass it to Ice because he was about to say time. You back, Ice? You good?
Yeah, you can. Y'all can hear me. You can hear me good.
Better. Yeah, it's better.
All right. So what I was saying, I can understand you talking about OKC and how the younger players played.
Not just OKC, Ice. Houston.
No, I got you. I got you on the young players playing, right? But you got to understand at this point, you got guys that you got to play, and playing Saraf showed you that even though he was drafted as 27, he's showing you something now. Like I said, if it's just assists that he can do, If he's not scoring well, then you know he got to work on the scoring, and you're going to see him get in the game, and you could expect to get some assists from him. You know what I'm saying? You look forward. I'm not saying you're looking forward to seeing Ben Saraf be a superstar, but you know he's going to give you something, and that's why they're putting him in the game. Jaeger was hurt. Now you see Jaeger come back. He didn't really give you too much assists, but you know, you seen Ben do a little something. You see a little bit of Trayor. You know, Trayor gonna probably end up in the G. You seen Danny do something. All these players did something at some point in time within the preseason, and now, you know what I'm saying? I think sometimes you too focus on the vets because people sleeping on MPJ, people sleeping on Cam Thomas. Hold on. Nah, people are sleeping on the vets though. Even though they're on our team, people still sleep on MPJ. Right,
sleeping
saying
on
like,
him do what though?
Like huh? Go ahead.
If sleeping on him mean I don't believe in him, I don't believe that he could do what.
Nah, people don't believe MPJ can even score average 22 points. People don't believe Cam Thomas is more than a six man. Those dudes got something. I'm not just talking about you, Pa, but I'm saying those dudes also have something to prove, along with the rookies growing on the team. So you saying
can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
As someone who scouts the players, I just want to ask you a question.
Okay? Yeah.
If you look at the teams that are good at developing players, I mean, like I'm talking about teams that develop guys into all-stars who shouldn't have been all-stars, like you never heard of before, all NBA defense players and shit like that. Answer me a question. Did any of them ever reach that level without game time minutes?
Yes.
Or just playing in the G League?
Yes.
Give me an example.
There's a few. Man, I wish I had the post still on my phone. I'm gonna just use one that I can remember. Pascal was one that I remember was in the G. He stayed in the G for a minute. And he came out and got his game together and became one of those players. He's on one. I can't remember the other folks, but there were a lot of people.
Go ahead.
There was a lot of people drafted. I did it on TikTok. I wish I would have did it on YouTube. I might have to do that. There was a lot of players drafted in the second round who became superstars, became all-stars from the second round, not even the first round. And them dudes, I believe it was a lot of people that went to the G League and like you're saying, they had to get the playing time though. But even though they went to the G and got the playing time and came back up, they adjusted their game. They grew their game at some point in time. But you do need playing time in order to do so. And it doesn't mean you got to get it right away though. It doesn't mean that they got to play right now though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at the Toronto Raptors when they had what's his name in the G. They had DeRozan. They had a Eastern Conference Finals team. So when they drafted him, they couldn't play him. We don't have an Eastern Conference team. I think
but we don't have no veterans on this team blocking none of the. It's no veteran on this team blocking no potential.
That's what I'm. That's now you understand my frustration. We had to go through all of this to get there. How do we have a rebuilding team that minutes are an investment? How do we have a rebuilding team that we're hoping these players? We're hoping someone comes from man. We're hoping someone trades for Michael Porter Jr. How is it possible that they have a priority in playing than playing the young guys that you drafted? You understand what I'm saying? You drafted them. So now Nolan Traore is going to come off the bench?
Yeah.
Play 2-3 minutes? Because
Hold on. What I'm saying,
Jeremiah Fears is not going to do that. Jeremiah Fears, they're going to put the ball in his hands and let him play.
I bet you think Jeremiah Fears is going to start?
Hold on, slow down, bro. There's two different things, bro. For one, Nolan Traore is fighting for the point guard position via Jordy Fernandez. And I'm saying that to say that's not the same thing for Jeremiah Fears. They drafted him top 10. They definitely not put him in a position like he's going to get the opportunity, but it's only him. And not to say it like that, the guy that's in front of him, DeJounte Murray, he's great, but he's known for his injuries too.
They plotting to replace DeJounte. They want to make the playoffs this year. They're plotting to replace DeJounte. There's no way. CP. I mean, excuse me. Breezy. You can't tell me that New Orleans, even though they're not rebuilding, there's no way that they're gonna play their new guard that they believe is the future only 6 minutes in a
Bro, they
preseason
don't
game.
think
Nah,
Nolan
but
They
That'll
don't
never happen
prioritize.
on a
I don't
smart
think they
team.
listen in these preseason games. Let's call it what it is. You're not supposed to prioritize Nolan Traore over Ben Saraf or Diego Demme.
Why
You're
not?
not because he wasn't hoping like that.
No, because you heard. See, the reason why you don't do that is because you already heard in preseason and in practice that Saraf been handing out work. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks the part. He looks more ready.
Bro, how you gonna start right?
You're gonna go to Saraf more than you're gonna go to Traore. And that's why I'm saying I'm looking at a little bit of list right here. They said Gary Payton II and Kawhi Leonard and Van Fleet and Pascal was all in the G League before they became who they became.
It's that G League shit. They be mad at you for talking that G League shit. Shit, bro.
But you look at the A team that was in Toronto though. They were a playoff team.
What I'm saying is I see how I know how you're looking at it.
They're a playoff team. It's DeRozan blocking their way. There's no DeRozan on this team. There's no reason to have vets that you only have. You only have Michael Porter Jr. because you wanted a first round pick for a salary dump. You only have Terrence Mann so that you could get a first round pick for a salary dump.
So
you didn't get Terrence Mann to win basketball games.
I mean,
like
you ain't got to play him.
Jordan,
you can sit down and
I'm pretty sure if Wolf wanted to play, he would have played, bro. We seen all the rookies play. We seen all of the rookies play. All of them. We seen them play, bro. We seen.
You're going to play the vets. You're going to play the vets. Let me tell you something. You're going to play the vets.
What are you playing the vets for if they're not a part of the future? Let me
in the NBA, you're going to play the vets
to get a draft pick out of them.
You're gonna. There's no team that's not going to play them. Now you'll play your number one pick.
I just want to make a list.
You play your number one pick.
Is Nick Claxton a part of the Nets' future?
Hell no.
When the Nets start playing in the playoffs and competing for a championship, is Nick Claxton a part of that team?
I don't know. I can't answer.
All right. How about Michael Porter Jr.?
No, Michael Porter Jr. ain't part of the future. No.
Okay. How about Terrence Mann?
No.
No, he's not a part of the future. How about Zaire Williams?
No.
Hold on.
Maybe.
Hold on. Go back to Nick.
Maybe.
Nick, I read an article that says the Nets will not move off of Nick Claxton unless they get a nice offer. So therefore, they're not moving off him until
of course they not. Of course they not.
They moved Cam Johnson. They moved Cam Johnson and didn't get nothing for him.
Yeah, but Nick Claxton kind of different. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's overpaid. He's overpaid for this current league. They're not going to trade him because they can't trade him. Like you think
it's hard to get it. It's hard to get a center Python. It's hard to get a center. You know that. You know that it's hard to get a center in this NBA. You know that.
No, there's
you know that. You know that.
You guys saying Claxton is a center?
I know you know that.
Nick Richardson bust his ass the other day.
Yeah,
but it's still hard to get a center in the league.
It's hard. And he dunked on his face. He didn't even do nothing. He just looked down. He just looked down and then walked back.
Can I just say this one? Can I just say this one thing? This long off season. Wait, people. Can I say this one thing before the show ends? It's been a long off season, been a busy training camp and preseason, but now we finally get to see some actual basketball next Wednesday. I know we're still divided on where this team's ultimately going to be, but for that first game, let's all just see what happens. And
I'm looking forward to rookies playing. That's what I'm looking forward to. Looking forward to all the rookies.
Hold on. Shout to player one. He said Nolan Traore looks the furthest from ready from all the rookies we drafted. It's a bit surprising considering he was pro overseas. Look, again, it is early. Our assessment is the preseason. This is a preseason assessment, and I just want to give context to that part first. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's early, man. Shout to Joey B, K, Maria, Signal Moore, Jelio, Marcus, Nets DNA. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
especially
it is early.
They members of the page. Shout to Iceman, shout to PT, shout to This Is JTV, Peoples Hernandez, come on down.
Yeah.
Scott, shout to Ice. I said everybody. Shout to Leaf. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody helping me, you know what I'm saying, grow this page, you know what I mean? Big love and respect to all y'all. And again, man, we're gonna be back with more content really soon. Y'all heard John say the game is on Wednesday. I'm trying to put something together with Jay. I'm trying to put something together with Ice. We said we was gonna get y'all a mixtape. We all respectfully got our verses, but we just live in different places, man. But we gotta, like Jay said, there's some software we could put together, so we just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Again, man, you know what I'm saying? I want the debate. I want to set it up. Y'all got grievances, Festivus for the rest of us. It's going to be a lot of tension. I'm not going to ignore it. If y'all want to come up here and kick up dust, only thing I ask is do it without letting the Frank fly. You know, I got to throw the flag when the Frank is flying. You know what I'm saying? It makes it hard to communicate when the Frank fly. So we is, you know what I mean?
This ain't a food fight.
You're right,
Frank
exactly.
is flying where? Question.
Oh
This
my
is a
gosh.
figure of speech. Man. And
I'm
shout
just
to
joking.
hold
I know.
on.
Please.
Shout to Brooklyn
I'm
LM. He
fucking
just
with you.
joined the panel, even though we only got like 2 minutes. But we gonna go to Brooklyn LM before the show and talk to us, man. What's the word, Brooklyn LM?
Sure, yo. Uh, Nothing much. About the game tonight, pretty interesting, even though we lost, but um, it's pretty interesting. I mean, I like what I seen from Zaire tonight, as usual. He's been one of my favorites. Um,
You think Zaire could give us 20 every night, or how you look at Zaire? He been sharp behind that 4 for 8 from the 3-point line. His wallet must say bad man jammer. Know what I mean?
yeah, he 20 a night. That would be crazy. Probably I was looking somewhere around like 13, 14 range. I think he can get up there this year. Um, we've been talking about the third scorer, but necessarily I don't know if he'll be that. But um, yeah, just a really good 3 and D catch and shoot player. Definitely like what I seen from Diego tonight, man. He had a better game than I expected he was gonna have. Um, Looked like he got his frame looks kind of bigger. Uh, Probably put on a little bit of more weight during the off season, but definitely looked like he filled out his frame. In terms of the jump shot looked like it's there.
Yo,
Um,
Brooklyn LM. I love when you join the panel pause, but at the end of the day, it's the end of the day. You know what I mean? I definitely
End
want
of
to
the day,
clip
the
these
day gotta
show. I
end.
definitely want to clip this up. This was a great show. Again, shout out to all y'all. Shout out to Brooklyn LM for joining the panel. Next fans is the best fans, and again, for us to make it through an 82 game regular season, we gotta stick together. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
boy.
And
Oh boy.
you know what I mean.